Hello everybody, welcome back to Common Ground. We're starting Digimon World 2 all over again. Isn't that right, Reese?
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yep,
Lucas?
pretty much. Yep. Yep, we're doing it all again.
From the very beginning.
Yep. Because, just forgot that Leomon was a person to talk to, so she restarted her game, so she had to start all over again.
I hard
thought
locked
you
my
would've-
game because I forgot Leomon was a person.
So we all decided to restart our game so she wouldn't feel so bad. We must apologize to all the Leomons out there. We're sorry. We value you all. That's how these fake apologies work,
Your
right?
sacrifice will be remembered for a time.
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, what, 5?
All 5 of you.
Yes.
And all the
Yes.
fodder that Reese killed in Cyber Sleuth.
Yep. I have blood on my hands. I got blood in my ledger. Sorry, red in my ledger. Yes.
Don't worry, if it's Leomon, it doesn't count.
Now, Lucas, we've got to be a bit more tolerant of voices that don't exist. I mean, they do exist. I'm sorry, Leomon. We can't stop.
Yes.
Yes.
So I had a weird idea thinking about Minecraft since you guys mentioned it before we finally got on with the stream
Yes.
of oh I can't.
Why, Jessica, you make it seem like we're wasting time before we start.
I
Wait,
mean-
time.
Waste of time.
No.
That's never a waste of time. We're all friends here. We're just doing our warm-up vocal exercises.
We all jump in 30 minutes past the starting time and we start immediately, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're just
See, that's
all
no
incredibly late.
Yes, we totally weren't talking about weird things or anything.
There's
No,
definitely no mental
no.
torture.
Nope, we are completely and utterly professional here.
But I thought
Don't
it
call me
might...
out like that, Bex.
I thought it might be interesting to what do I have in my party? To do Minecraft
Mm.
with Luna and have her just like never leave the house because she's afraid to play in a normal server, and the rest of us just bring her shit to build with.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
And then you surprise her with that zombies can enter the house.
Oh, yes.
They can only break down the door in hard mode. If you put it in normal or easy, they'll bang on the door, but they won't be able to break it down.
Yeah, but imagine all the panic.
Yeah.
I guess if she's never played in normal mode, I don't actually want to know what'll happen to her if she looks at an Enderman in the face.
Honestly,
Look
It'd be
into his eyes,
hilarious.
Becky. Stare him down. Show him his boss.
Because the first time I saw an Enderman, it was at a distance, and I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna shoot it.
oh,
And
no.
then suddenly it disappeared, and I heard a horrible noise.
Mhm.
And then Enderman, and I didn't play the game for a week.
You know
Because it
what?
scared the shit out of me.
You know what? You should have the skin for Enderman that look like Slenderman.
Oh.
I have a skin that makes me look like Yizgrin from Gunnar Court.
Hmm.
Which is basically a big wolf man with green eyes and trees for arms.
Oh, okay.
Look, I have a skin that makes me look like Atlas from Portal.
I have a
Oh.
skin that makes me look like Oleg.
So you're yourself.
Yes, that's what I meant.
It's alright. It's alright. I have a human skin too.
You just have a human.
Human?
Well, yeah, I need a host. I mean, I am humans. I do
You see-
skateboards.
You
You do skateboard.
you seem very attached to him, Reese.
Yes, it is a good lunch. Yes. I mean,
Man, he takes
it
you out
has
to
its
lunch as
benefits.
well. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. It keeps me fed and watered. It's good.
Water. He does my hair.
You know,
Actually,
he's a
he take-
fun guy.
He takes me out to get my hair done.
Takes you out to the get room.
Get braided every now and then.
Just gotta look fabulous.
Hey, Dorset.
Okay, but
Hello.
yeah, because I know Minecraft has a few different worlds and different themes and what have you. And I think one of them has Enderman and Slenderman, unless that's just a PC mod. I'm not sure.
Those are probably all texture mods.
Yeah.
There aren't specific worlds in Minecraft.
Hey, Lucas.
Yeah.
What?
But Luna has the
what-
Adventure Time one.
What are you streaming?
Yeah, that's
in?
that. The Adventure Time
The lowest
thing is an asset and skin
360, yeah.
pack. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's stuttering like
it-
crazy.
it's not
Must
an
be my
existing.
connection.
Well, it might have a pre-generated world for her, but Minecraft at its core is literally randomly generated.
Okay.
Is mine stuttery too?
I know yours is fine.
Yeah, no, must be
Yeah.
my connection.
Is
Like-
your
No,
internet gonna
um,
die, Lucas?
Because I know Minecraft obviously has a few because they like advertised a Sonic one and what have you.
Yeah,
So,
those.
yeah.
But those aren't worlds in Minecraft. Those are all texture packs and asset packs that might have pre-generated worlds in them. That's not the same.
That's literally what Dorsha just said. Too bad those worlds were more like mods that could be
Yeah.
added to random gen worlds.
Yeah. You can also do it
Yeah.
to random instead of having pre-gen stuff. Because you can also share seeds. Like, I found a seed that might have worked for Luna since she wanted a small space. Since normal Minecraft worlds are infinite, they do not end. And I just copied the seed and gave it to her, and she was able to get to it. But that's not like that's not a distinct world that just exists in Minecraft. It's randomly generated from the seed.
Mm-hmm.
And then she switched it to the Adventure Time textures.
Yeah, but when you do that, doesn't that change all the creatures in the
Nope.
thing?
It just
Doesn't
like if Adventure Time also has additional creatures, it can add creatures. It can probably even turn creatures off, but it doesn't like change stuff unless
so it
it's a
wouldn't
mod that
take-
comes. Unless Minecraft finally figured out its animal AI and made it different for different animals, because for the longest time, every animal basically had the cat AI. So,
Okay.
and the cat AI basically says, "I always want to be on the highest thing always."
Oh, that.
So you would have things like horses getting stuck on top of fences and stuff like that because
Alright,
they had
so-
the cat
Okay,
AI.
so that's probably still the same.
Maybe.
I have literally tried to build a castle on top of the mountain and it was filled with chicken and a horse.
So, like, even if you had, say, the Candy Kingdom, it would still have normal sheep and whatnot. The sheep wouldn't turn into candy people.
It doesn't change the villagers. It just gives them a skin.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're still
skin.
the same. They just have they just look
Let's go.
candy skin. Don't eat the villagers, please, Alex. I promise you, they aren't actually candy.
He would eat them without them being candy.
Oh, dear.
Oh no, Alec is actually Godzilla.
Look, they're
No.
just because they're a little bit radioactive is not my fault, nor is it my concern.
Corey, sure, it's the radioactiveness and not the fact you hate garlic and crosses.
Yes. What's your
And you
point?
come from a weird country from Europe.
Yes. What's your point?
And you only come out at night.
Yes. What's your point?
And you have a dungeon
Yes.
with people inside.
No, I don't. That is a
Sure.
rumor. Unfounded.
That was just a movie.
That's just a theory.
An Alex theory.
No, Dorshit, I do not say blah blah blah.
Who started that rumor?
Who started that rumor, brother?
Oh no.
Let's not use blah blah.
I would swear to Jesus if I didn't hate crosses.
Dear.
Yes.
So only the church is a front, huh? Oh no, wait. You don't own it. Not yet, anyway.
No, Reese, I don't, and I never will.
On what?
My grandma's the chairwoman of the church.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So since nobody wants to pick up after her, once she passes, guess who ends up with the keys?
You?
Yes, you.
And he's gonna keep it.
You should keep it and just turn it into like
No,
a cave.
What's if nothing comes out of it, I'm gonna donate all the frames and whatever else to the church in Riga. Like, and I'm just gonna take whatever is of value, I guess. And I'm just gonna close the doors forever and leave.
Make it a casino with blackjack and hookers.
No, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave it. If the fucking city wants it so badly, they can fucking keep it.
Didn't you say that the ownership of the church is technically kind of like
It's in the air.
yeah.
It's
You
fucking
should-
annoying.
I guess
I'm
if
not
you
dealing
really
with that
wanted to try to take advantage of it, you could dig into that and see if you can get any money out of
I
it.
am not getting any money of it. I am just. Oh, hey! Look, I got a medal. just for existing for 10 years.
That's a thing.
Yep. That's a
I
medal.
have existed for 10 years. Here's a medal for you.
Are you gonna steal all the half melted candles to make wax sculptures with?
I'll make a DSP out of it.
No, for the love of-
I remember you talking about that when I was telling you about that book, that casting book.
Yeah.
You're like, I can steal all the candle steps from the church.
I mean, I can. You have no idea just how many candles we have there that are just
Do they-
lying there.
Did they just like obsessively toss them in the basement when they're done or something?
Yeah, the basement. It's presumptuous of you that they actually keep order over there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm missing.
In a
I'm
random
only
room
missing 3
somewhere,
medals.
it's just
Oh,
it's just you just open random rooms in the church and there's a pile of candle stubs.
It's not. It's in the main. It's in the main chamber. There's like where the priests are. There's like a little section to the side where all the fucking candles are. All of them are
So
just.
it's just
They're all in a pile.
the church is a big candle.
They're
would
just
look like-
lying there in the pile.
that.
It just sounds
that
like great
kind of-
kindling to me.
that kind of sounds like a fire hazard.
Oh no! A fire hazard in a church that's made out of wood? Say it so.
Could you get insurance on it?
Oh, no.
It would be a shame if one of the free fireplaces went out of order and suddenly there was a spark. Did I mention I hate church?
Yes. To us, anyway. I don't know if you've mentioned it on stream. Maybe.
No,
or if
no,
you-
I definitely haven't. Right, Lucas?
Yeah.
There's not going to be a
Definitely didn't
compilation
happen.
video.
During UP Psycho nor Castlevania.
I
Am I
definitely
missing
go
something, Alec?
I definitely don't go on rants.
Nope, there's not going to be a compilation in the next year.
Only also Elden Ring, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Although, in saying that, talking about that kind of thing,
Yeah,
have you actually
I also
got?
sorry, Reese, I'm just gonna end it with. I also went on two rants about Nazi parades, apparently, on two
Yes,
different
you did.
occasions, both on Elden Ring streams.
I still think it's really creepy that your country can just openly have people doing that.
Well, you see, Jessica, technically it's not a Nazi parade. It's a parade to the fallen legionnaires.
And the Legionnaires are fucking Nazis.
Since we're on the topic of Nazis, Lucas, how about you tell us about the Nazis in Argentina? Because I'm sure there's still Nazis there after all of them fled to Argentina.
We have the architecture, don't know about the real ones. They're probably buried somewhere.
Okay.
If they have treasure, I will find them and I will tell you. But yes, a lot of them escaped here apparently.
My town was the one I live in was a Nazi occupied town. There were a lot of Jews killed here. A lot.
Ooh.
We have so many monuments.
Oh dear.
That beach I liked to go to, that was the execution ground. There were so many people just dumped into fucking ditches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's pictures. There's fucking pictures
Yeah.
of people posing with dead bodies.
Well, I mean, to the Nazis, Jewish people weren't people to them. They were just.
I know,
It's
just
creepy and disgusting.
I know, it's just my grandma tells me stories of how it went. Because she remembers that shit.
Very far, remembers?
Yeah.
That sounds like a horrible thing to have to remember.
I mean, the worst thing to remember is the fact that her twin brother fucking stepped on a mine,
Oh,
Mm.
and he
That's
was
not
irrecoverable.
yeah.
He was 8 years
Yeah.
old.
Ooh.
Are mines still is unexploded ordnance still a problem there too?
Not as much anymore, but like my other grandma was extremely paranoid with me. Like, if there was like a ball on the street, she would get super paranoid because that's one of like the most demoralization tactics possible.
So they would like
they
set
would trick
booby
children.
trap
Yeah,
toys?
yeah, they would put booby trap toys for children to get fucking decimated.
Jeez, that's
That was
evil.
a thing. Yeah, that was a thing.
like
Mm.
war is war, but I
It's a demoralization tactic, and it fucking works.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the same thing with America. Like, a lot of the generals from World War II say that there would have been more casualties if we hadn't carpet bombed the way we did.
Mm.
And it's like, I don't know. Especially in Japan, like at least in Japan's case, I think America and Japan just were the two worst possible countries to fight each other, just from a cultural standpoint of how
Yeah.
they view the fighting. But
Mhm.
which just makes it seem like, yeah, I don't think carpet bombing anyone is good or right, even in war. But I understand, I guess. It just makes me sick.
Yep. Funnily enough, not really sure how it ties in, but I suppose it kind of does. I was watching this video about, was it a sniper, murderer, one-punch killer, what have you?
Oh, that
Well, it's like
that
to-
one. Yeah.
What it's like to kill people and how it affects them and all that. And one of them, I think it was the London gangster, was just like, well, you got to demoralize them, you got to call them vermin, rats. It makes it easier to do the job. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy and off yourself.
I think you mean dehumanize them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Other than
You know, it's like, again, I'm not really one to weigh in on this.
It
'cause,
makes sense.
You know,
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
you know, if you really think about, oh yeah, my granddaddy used to just kill Jewish people kids just go about their day. It's like, they're still kids. What does it matter if they're Jewish or whatever? Well, you got to dehumanize them. It makes life easier. But why?
Well, if you treat them like animals, because you know how a lot of people don't really think animals like deserve any kind of grace either.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I get the
And it
mentality
creeps
of
me
it.
out.
Yeah, I
Like-
get the mentality of it, but it's just, why is this a thing? You know, why do we do this?
It's
Why
tribal-
did someone
it's-
decide, oh, I really hate this face, I'm just gonna kill them all? We're all human.
It's tribalism at its core.
Tribalism.
But at the same time, I say that a lot of even modern, like even pre-modern indigenous tribes, if they had a conflict,
Mhm.
a lot of them wouldn't go to war to the death. They would just kind of posture a lot and maybe hurt each other a bit, but there wasn't this same kind of just like mass murdering and destruction of people.
Yeah, you know, we're literally streaming with a Russian, an Argentinian, an American, and a British man, and it's not like we want to kill each other.
I mean, Lucas keeps saying he's gonna break my ankles.
But that's not killing you, Alex. Or is it?
Or is it?
Or is it?
I guess it
Again, I
depends
told
on-
you many times, I will go to your country, I will break your legs, but I will also take a pack of beer so we can couch game Bloody Roar 2.
I guess it depends on where he decides to break your ankles. Like, maybe you could be standing on top of a really tall building when he breaks your ankles.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You mean standing upright?
Oh, shut up.
Sure.
You know, I get we're all gonna have our differences, and we can, you know, we'll all have that tribe mentality, like, oh, I like these people, I get along with these people, we're gonna be a group, what have you. But at the same time, it's like, why the mass murdering? Why just bombing, shelling people who are just trying to live their lives? You know?
I think even though it seems way worse now because of our technology, I think overall it's probably better. I mean, I say that at the same time we're having unprecedented spikes of like fascism all over the world and stuff, but like a lot of I guess younger to child age people are becoming, it's because it's harder and harder to be insulated basically because of the internet.
Yeah.
So it's people are becoming more worldly as a whole, and the real difference between someone that's bigoted and someone that's not is just their experience.
Yeah.
And someone that's bigoted can learn not to be and appreciate other people just by having exposure and learning that those people are also people.
I experience bigotry every time I look in the mirror. I get bigger every day.
Meanwhile,
I can even look out the window and see a bigger tree.
You and your goddamn puns.
meanwhile, the tall guy.
Who looks down on everyone.
That's my bigotry.
You have a tallness.
He has
One
vetoalness.
one of my best friends calls me a height racist.
Why? Because you like
You
to
are.
lord your tallness over people?
No, because she's
Oh
short.
my god.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that actually reminded me of something. You guys may or may not remember, I went to my friend's wedding like a week or two ago.
Yes.
And my godson's father, he's a tall lad, about a good 6 foot, right? So at this wedding, me, Bex, and him were surprised when we found someone taller than him. And we looked at him, it's like, how does it feel to look up to someone? He's like, I don't like it. I need to break his legs.
He should,
It's just the tall person's
he should
code.
have Reese. He should have said,
Yeah.
"It's making me short-tempered."
Missed opportunity. I have to tell him that one. But yeah, like me and Bex are used to seeing tall people, obviously, because we're short. But this guy was just a lot taller. It's like, wow, one of the few proper, like, nearly 7-foot people we've seen. Like, goddamn.
I don't think I've seen someone that tall. That sounds kind of
Yeah.
intimidating.
That's what I
It
mean.
is.
It's just, wow. It's almost like when I went to one of my mum's family gatherings and one of my uncle cousins down the family tree, whatever. He's so black, he's blue. I've never seen it before. It's like, goddamn. He's black. Black as night.
Fire the night.
So like proper
So that
proper African, I guess.
Oh yeah, legit.
that's super super.
Yeah,
Like, you turned out the lights, you would never see him.
Yeah, Reese, have you seen Predator, the first one?
Yes.
You know the black guy in that one has really dark tone. Is that type of black?
Yeah, but darker.
No, darker, even darker than that.
Yeah, it was, wow. Like, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. If you saw him in a room, it's almost like there's a void of color.
So he's Vanta Black.
More or less, yeah. I haven't seen him in a few years, but when I first saw him, my god. It just destroyed my peripheral vision. Even his suit was lighter than he was. And it was black. That is insane to me.
I think the most interesting black guy I met was a guy at the airport. You know the guys that will check your luggage for you.
Yeah.
And this guy, he had eyes that were really dark, but they kind of looked blue.
Ooh, wow.
It was.
Okay.
I don't really know how to describe it, but it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like, you have interesting eyes, mister.
Mm.
They're doing
Must
it.
admit, it's very
Your
Rare to
flirting is
see.
working, madam.
it's very rare to see I'd say different eyes, because obviously you're not going to see like a freaking Sharingan walking around or anything.
Oh, what?
Sharingan from Naruto, the red eye.
Oh.
No, you're only ever going to see like blue, green, hazel, brown. You're not going to see anything too spectacular.
Well, and also people that are albino.
Yeah.
They'll have kind of weird eyes.
I have actually met an albino before, which was interesting. Asian albino, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
they have
didn't-
different levels of albino-ness sometimes.
Yeah, of course. It was just interesting to see an actual like Japanese Asian with actual proper white hair, really white skin, and red eyes. So
Yeah.
wow.
That must
He mu-
be
He won the gacha
difficult. You won the gacha.
But yeah. But yeah, sometimes they can throw you for a loop when you see someone just wearing their like fun contact lenses. And one person I work with, she wears contacts, and she was wearing blue contacts, so her eyes were blue despite her having black skin, and it was a bit it just caught me off guard because you used to seeing black people with brown eyes. That's just how it is.
Yeah, well,
And-
because brown eyes is super whatever.
Dominant.
It's that
super
dominant gene.
dominant. So if you have it, then that's what you will get.
Yeah. So, you know, before she did it, I was just used to just seeing her with the usual brown eyes. And one day she came in and had blue eyes. It's like, oh, you're trying your new contacts. It's like, oh, you know this. No one else has. It's like, you know.
Your eyes look sparkly today. Why is that?
Yeah.
believe.
It's not normal.
Did you just go
You look
all anime
different.
on
I don't like it.
Lord knows if I went to work one day and someone had the Mangankyo Sharingan, I'd be walking out the other way.
I'm just gonna collide a no para here.
Nope.
About extra points if you've got the code geese eye. The mind control one.
Hey Lucas, you should get the Lucina eye.
Hmm.
Might be.
Yeah,
an
I don't know if
investment.
anyone's actually
Considering salt as a tattoo.
don't know if anyone's actually watched Code Geass, but
I hate watched it.
oh, okay.
Like I started watching it because I was intrigued by it,
Hmm.
and then it just kind of went stupid. But I had to finish it. I was hoping it would eventually unstupid, and it did not.
Man,
my
That's usually how it goes.
Man, you did what I did with Boruto, but I gave up.
Well, I only watched the first Code Geass, I think.
Hmm.
I haven't watched any other of it, but
Yeah. But yeah, the Geass ID, was it Red Eye with the V in it? I think
I
something
don't
like that.
remember. It was such a long time ago. But yeah, I had a nice rant with Lucas about
Yeah.
about Code Geass.
About hate watching.
Yeah, it's
That's
I think it's the first thing I hate watched, and it's probably the last thing too, because I just don't really feel like it's worth my time to watch something if I decide I don't like it.
Mhm.
If it seems
Understandable.
interesting and I get to a certain point and it's like I don't like this anymore, I just stop.
Yeah, I can't really think about stuff I've hate watched. Like, I absolutely, with every fibre of my being, hate this. And I'm still watching it. I can't really think of anything where I've done that.
I have
Yeah.
plenty.
No, wait, yes, I can.
Actually, now that I think about it.
Rosario plus Vampire.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
my life. Fucking hell.
that's,
I was
that's
hoping
how
to
your
get better.
relationship with Becky started. Yeah, I remember.
What? So your
God.
relationship with Becky started with a show you hate watched?
More or less.
It was an in-joke between everybody,
Yeah.
and Becky abused it.
So
I
you know
see.
how Lucas has his thing with the ducks?
Yes.
This was mine. This was my
Ah.
pet peeve. And everyone
I
used
see.
it against me. And I mean every fucking one of them, the bastards.
Yeah, you know how you would say like the birds and the bees. Well, with Reese it's the bats and the bears.
Okay. The bats and the bears? Like,
You'll- you'll
basically,
understand one day.
basically, Jessica, the first iteration of the Rosario plus Vampire anime decided to take this ecchi manga and decided to censor it in the most brain dead way, where every single sentence. Actually, you know what? I still have the screenshot Carl sent me. Give me 1 second. I will post it in Coast General.
I mean, what is the point of an ecchi, making an ecchi into an anime? If you're
I
gonna
know,
censor
right?
What?
For the car.
No, right? What's the
So-
point?
So, the manga, it starts off pretty straightforward. A boy enrolls in a monster school by accident, and he makes friends with the
There we go.
main
It's-
protagonist, who is a female vampire.
There
But
you
she has two souls in her. One is her ditzy normal self, and the other is her more serious badass self. As you can't remove her seal to release the badass version. However,
Okay.
somehow the boy can remove it. So anytime his life is usually threatened or what have you, monster of the week, he would remove the Rosario and she would kick the monster's ass and then return back to normal. Rinse and repeat for quite a few issues.
So,
As you
so they censored with bats with flat bear and hamster faces taped
Yeah,
That's
onto them?
bats and bears,
Yep.
yes.
Every last fucking episode. Because if you're watching the TV version, which was the censored version, because that's what they was at the time, yes, this is exactly what they did. It isn't until obviously the
So-
Blu-ray DVD releases, these are removed.
So there's a version where there aren't weird flat things flying in front
Yep.
of all the bits.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
just not on TV.
Nope.
Okay, well I understand there being a censored version for TV.
Yeah, but
Yes.
but make a censored version. Don't do this. This is ridiculous. Also,
do you think that was done after the fact, specifically for countries outside of Japan, or do you
No,
think it
that
was
was
like
in
that
Japan.
in Japan too? That was
No,
in Japan.
that
yeah,
was
this
Japan.
was in Japan.
Wow,
The bat
that's amazing.
the bat is similar to like Chopper. He's the mascot, so it makes sense why he was there. In the second season, when Mocha's sister is revealed, she had panty shorts, but she would wear teddy bear underwear. And that's when the bear face started popping.
Oh,
in.
is that why there's so many anime now where a character's underwear gets shown and they have a bear on the butt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
To
okay.
distinguish between young and adult.
What?
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Japan, please change.
They will never change. This is ingrained in them forever. This is why you should never nuke a country twice, people.
Anywho, so eventually the main male protagonist, the human, he's on death's door after a particularly bad fight. And Mocha, the vampire, injects him with some of her blood and he gains vampire powers temporarily. But again, like any show, things kept getting harder. And he kept getting...
Nah, not before.
Nice catch, Rio.
The battles got more fierce and he got hurt a lot more, so she had to inject her blood into him a lot more, so he got more vampiric and less human. So it got to the point where he ultimately does...
Honestly, one sec, Chris. It went from an ecchi story to an actual, like, nice action-based story because of all of that.
Yeah. Like, all the girls got stronger and battle savvy. The boy did as well. That they didn't always rely on the vampire to save their asses.
It
They
went
could now...
full on shonen.
Yeah, they could actually save her and help her. And again, I'm just giving the bare footnotes here. The
Yeah,
actual story really is...
I feel like
story is really good, though.
if they're gonna have to censor it and they want to make the story so badly, just do it like all the other anime that barely censors everything.
Well, here's the
Barely.
thing, Jessica. Here's the thing. I'm just talking about what happened in the manga. That's not what happened in the anime. Come season 2, I thought, oh wow, they're going to follow and adapt the manga more. It's going to become more plot-centric and character development, and no, it's just more itchy, it's more panty shorts, it's more the girls just being slice-of-life dumbasses. And I'm like, why? Why won't you adapt a good story? Why are you just bring them to their base level of archetypes? What is wrong with you?
Happened to me.
Yeah, basically.
because they refuse to believe that thirsty people can also appreciate a good story.
Yeah. So it only got to 2 seasons and it just ended, and it was so unsatisfying, and I was just so angry. So
Yeah.
very angry.
You should
I
link
can
that
see
comic
why.
that you drew, Bats and Bears. Where he's just breathing fire.
One sec, I will do that. I'll probably put it into the art section. Hold on. Let me just go do that.
That sounds like a comic someone drew of me in high school cursing the sun.
Okay.
And I was not a pale white person in high school. I was quite brown, but I don't like waking up in the morning.
Hmm.
I don't like the sun waking me up in the morning. And I don't like going outside and being in the sun. Like, oh, yours probably had more fire. Mine just had curse you, sun, and angry face. Angry face.
Alright, I think this was... Oh, cool. So I put in the art room.
Art room. Yeah, anyone that's not in the Discord server should join us so you can see it when we
Hey,
post weird
It's
things.
me, Carl, and Volatus.
Post
Back when
the
I had long hair.
arts.
It was a saga.
Oh no, it's multiple pages.
It never ends.
Mario
One time-
goes yow.
One time I was at the Anime Expo in London, and my beautiful fiance here managed to sneak in a cutout of Bats and Bears into my bag, and I didn't notice for a good hour until I needed to grab some from my bag.
Yeah, this isn't that surprising because that's usually. I feel like I feel like that's probably the way she was flirting with you.
I mean, it
Jesus.
worked.
Because I'm the same. I irritate people.
As
You know,
And,
that-
like I'm also just playful, so like I'm not like flirting with any of you guys
Obviously.
with the intention of being flirty, but
Mm.
that's just I suspect that Luna's like the same as me in that regard.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, a person to play with, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely like that myself, but yeah, it's just, not to sound like a stereotype, but you kind of never grow out of that like junior school phase where you tease the one you like, you know. And I don't mean that in a romantic sense. It's usually in a romantic sense, but sometimes
Yeah.
if you really like someone, you just like to tease them and play around with them.
Yes. I think for me it's also because I really only make friends with people I really want to be friends with. I don't
Yeah.
have a desire to have a lot of friends because that sounds exhausting, but also
Yeah.
like if
Yeah.
if you're my friend, like you're probably all my best friend basically.
Yeah.
Which means I am very platonically attached to all of my friends.
Nah.
That's just the way I am, unfortunately.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
But you're not wrong.
It
It's
can
like,
be crazy.
yeah, it is hard to, like, if you have a lot of friends, it is hard to, engage with all of them and see what they're doing and making time for them and all that jazz.
Yeah.
It's why I try to keep a close knit group.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows, I met one of my friends I hadn't seen for 3 years now. And I saw him at my friend's wedding, and it's like, how you been? What you been up to? It's like, oh, fine. You haven't talked to me in thingamabob years. It's like, well, it works both ways. But it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I'm always making the effort. You gotta do it more. It's like, I know, but I've been through a lot.
Yeah,
And-
but you're
yeah.
also got Asperger's, which makes it so that your sense of time and distance is kind of skewed compared to other people.
It is. It really is.
Like I would not be surprised like if for some reason none of us talked for 10 years. I wouldn't be surprised if you suddenly just popped back into my life and talked to me like nothing had changed. at
Oh,
all.
you mean?
Yep,
you
that's
mean
exactly
like,
me.
Oh, you mean like what happened when we talked on Facebook?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
Exactly like that.
It's like I just see a lot of people that are on the spectrum in that way. They're just like, yeah, it's like everyone just goes into stasis in my brain if they're just gone for a while.
Mhm.
When they come back, they come out of stasis. Hi.
Yeah, basically. Sometimes you'll think, oh, I should really message someone. And then you never get round to it. And when you finally get round to it, it's like, oh, it feels awkward now. It's been so long.
Yes.
I never replied to that last message. What should I do?
It's been 3
Yeah,
years.
basically. Yep. It's just one of those things like, I don't mean for this to happen, but it does. My family have often said, like, if they don't talk to me, they would never hear from me. Which is true.
Yeah.
That is
I don't even
something
lie
I
about that. I literally say to them, no, you're right. They
Yeah.
understand that I just get into my own headspace and things just escape me, and it's like, well, shit. Has it really been that long? Fuck.
Oops. Time passed.
Yeah. Whoopsie doodle. Oobly scoobly.
Whoopsie.
Dribbly doobly.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I do make the effort and the other person doesn't meet me halfway. Other times, yeah, I just generally forget.
Yes.
Yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. So if I do disappear for a long amount of time, it's nothing personal. I generally probably just got wrapped up with something else and forgot.
Yeah. I'm about the same. I most of the time only really bug Henrik.
Hmm.
And my husband.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
send him silly things.
I'd be surprised if you did bug your husband. It's like living in the same thing. You don't see each other, and it's like 3 years later. Oh yeah, I have a husband. You've been here the whole time.
Well, I mean, he
Leomon!
he works from home. Like he only recently even started using Discord. But we're both home like all the time. We don't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I know that feeling. If it wasn't for work, me and Bex wouldn't be out of the house at all.
Yeah.
Lockdown was a good time for us. Yeah. I've had days where Bex is like, I want those times back. I like lockdown.
Freedom.
Oh dear.
I don't message people first because I usually forget people exist.
Lies.
Like,
I get
I
all
think
kinds of
Howard-
posts from you.
oh, sure. I do send memes or stuff to people that remind me of them. Just like,
Yeah,
oh,
of
yeah,
course.
this person will like this, and I send them that. But if not, I could not keep communication with someone for months.
Mm-hmm. The
That
only
means-
people.
That means you're Lucas's special person, Alec.
Yay.
Yeah, like the only people I can really talk to day in, day out is my other half here, my brother, one of my work colleagues, Oleg, and Makai. These are the people I talk to the most. Like any other day, I'll probably talk to them. I hardly hear from anyone else. No, tell a lie. I also hear from my godson's mum. She makes sure I'm alive. She's the only one that does. You know, she'll
Hello,
message
Reese.
me.
Just checking in daily.
Yeah, basically. Are you still with us? Yes, I'm still here.
Okay,
I'm still existing.
Okay,
again-
dokie.
Again, she just knows what I'm like. If you don't message me, I'll probably never get back to you.
Yeah.
Very rare will I be like, oh wow, I've got to tell someone something and actually message them, and it normally gives them a heart attack.
It might
Yeah.
give me a heart attack, but that's just because I'm not used to hearing the noise.
Bless you.
Because I generally don't talk unless talked to, or if a conversation has somehow started. Like Alec has run into this with me a couple of times. Like we'll both start talking to each other, and neither of us will shut up.
Yeah. And then 5 hours pass.
Well, at least most of the time when that happens, you're trying to stay up anyway.
It's funny because I find it very hard to get a conversation started with people who aren't on the same wavelength as me. But once I'm engaged in a conversation, yeah, I can actually keep it going for quite a bit.
Yeah, I think all of us are like that a little bit.
Yeah.
Except for Lucas. I think we step all over Lucas.
Oh no, he can talk as well.
I am annoying when I start, so I prefer not to. At one
okay.
point, I literally talked to Alec about ranting about this guy 6 for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I made him talk. I was
why
like,
he
hey,
likes talking
Lucas,
to you."
Lucas, why is it that you don't like this guy 6? Well, let me
And I
tell you
literally-
all
I
the
literally-
ways.
No, I literally told her like, Alec, don't get me fucking started on that. No, but tell me why it can't be so bad? Aren't you right?
It
Isn't
can't
that
be
right,
that
buddy?
bad, Lucas.
So
Like,
basically, it's
oh.
Lucas, tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he literally said
I'm just
didn't
sitting there
say
with
a
a
single
poker.
word for like yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of one of the new episodes from Hell's Paradise, actually. One of the characters was bugging another one to train them how to use a sword. And he's like, no, I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to teach you how to use a sword. Only to explain exactly how to use a sword. And the character's just thinking, wait, is he teaching me everything he knows? What the hell?
What?
I didn't think that would come this far.
Basically, yeah. Obviously, the character listened, but it's just one of those things when someone's so adamant, I'm not going to tell you something, proceeds to tell you everything.
Yeah, I do that shit. I hate when I do that shit.
Oh dear.
So don't ask me what I like because I will literally make you groan after listening to me for 3 hours.
Oh
Oh,
really?
Ranting
What do you
about
like?
stuff.
so how about you tell us about Lucina for a while?
No, don't open those gates. Don't open those gates.
Oh
It's
please, we really want to know what about Fire Emblem. We should do a stream on Fire Emblem.
Yeah, we would like to know why is it that you are so obsessed with Lucina, Lucas.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I
why
know.
Lucina? Why not the big booped dragon woman? Now why the flat chested blue head one?
Maybe
Well-
everyone wants the dragon lady to step on them.
Oh, I want to ride
is
her
the
so
thing.
bad. The joke is you can actually turn into a dragon, so that works in both ways.
Oh, you're talking about a different person, not the Wyvern Rider. Okay.
Hmm? Yeah.
I don't know which one you're talking about then, because all of the dragon ladies I know of are small children in their human form, and I assume
Oh.
that is not who you're talking
Hold on.
about.
Let me see if I can find it. One sec.
You mean Rhea?
Probably. How do you spell that?
R-H-E-A.
Let's see.
Yeah. Like area,
Hey, you're right.
but with a H.
With an H and without an A.
Oh, okay.
Only you snap the A on the top and it becomes an H.
No, it's not this one.
Snap the A on top.
You break the roof.
Which one?
I get the
is-
From
feeling that
Ninjamon. We should poop over there.
Are you trying to make another Numamon?
No, I'm trying to make a metal Mamimon.
Ah.
Trying to fill up my Pokedex. I mean, my Digivolution chart.
Pocket Digidex.
I feel like if we actually got everyone to play D&D, that Alec would make a very smashy, might makes right kind of character. Do you smash things, Alec?
I mean,
Smash.
I was a cleric last time I played.
I mean, my smashiest character was also a cleric, so.
But he was a drunk,
So that's a yes.
and his...
Okay.
I don't even remember what his weapon was, actually, now.
What's it in a mace?
I don't remember. I think... Oh, it was a hammer. It was a hammer.
Hammer.
Which Fire Emblem was Robin in?
Hammer.
Robin Awakening.
Awakening, thank you.
Are you talking about Naga? Tiki?
Maybe?
I
You
think
have an old
Tiki
Tiki.
was a little girl.
Yeah, that's in the first one, but eventually she
there
grows
she is.
into
Oh, so she
An
grew
adult
up
lady.
and become
Yeah.
a busty
Lucas,
lady.
you probably know who
not that
this
fussy,
is.
but yes.
It's the
Okay.
it's the one in the bottom right corner. Quite you.
Bottom right corner.
Oh,
Oh, that's Camilla.
that
Yeah,
isn't
that
that
one.
the Wyvern Rider?
Yeah,
Is
she
that
is.
right? Oh,
Yeah,
that
she's-
is a
she's-
Wyvern Rider. My
She's
mistake.
she's a Wyvern Rider.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't turn into a dragon. She...
Also, I'm stealing that Lucy later.
I was about to say, and that's going to this gallery.
That is a very sparkly Lucina.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
has
because I
the
thought
sparkle.
in one of the games where it's similar to Dynasty Warriors, she turned into a dragon because that was one of her victory things.
Well,
I
it,
could
it
be
was
wrong.
a
Oh, that-
Dynasty Warriors thing.
That has to be Fire Emblem Warriors, but I haven't played that one.
Okie doke. By my mistake, you're quite correct, Jess.
I think I feel like she's one of the only like really big busty character that everyone wants to step on them.
Funny enough, I actually like the Stalker Faja.
The stalker.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the bottom left corner.
Ah,
That is.
The hex.
I have a picture for you, Reese, later.
Yeah,
A
that one.
picture for Reese's perusal.
That is not allowed on on our Discord.
Oh, no.
Lucas has seen it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I like my dark golf girls. What can I say? If they're a bit stalkery, it's fine. I would never betray them.
That's because
Well,
they
she-
would kill you if you betrayed them.
Not only
Also, I
that, she
find them
literally-
hot, so it's
She
fine.
literally tells you that she will put a hex on you. So
Mhm. It's fine. It's
Man,
fine.
Ninja
I'm already
Mon's-
with a hex.
Man, Ninjamon is so small, he's like buried under all that poop.
Oh,
You
no.
know, if you hear me
He
in
has to stand and poop, but it's like almost over his head.
If you hear me in any kind of pain because of my fiance, it's fine. Don't send help. It's just how we foreplay.
And you know, it's like that picture I drew of the Balzette and the Boo set.
Yeah, I
Where
remember.
it's
I was
just like,
referencing
Rio,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay, really, go away.
Go away.
Yes, that was the reference.
Let me find it.
Once again, if you want to see these pictures we're talking about, follow us on our socials.
Yeah.
Look at our our Demon Hearts or whatever. Twitters. and all that.
Apparently, the new hot ship in the Mario stuff is Luigi and Bowser.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, and I shall pass it on to my other half because she can talk about it for a lot longer than I can. We're talking about sweetheart. We're talking about Luigi and Bowser. Do you want to jump in on this, Cole? Do you want to make a little cameo? You're allowed to. Hold on.
Everybody's allowed to. I don't know why people think like you're not allowed to jump into random calls. You can.
Yeah.
Because it
Sin,
might
do you
break
wanna
the format. That's why I'm always
Hold on a sec.
There's
Sin,
no
do you want
format.
to-
Go on.
Hold on, hun.
Look.
Oleg, do you want to put in Luna's avatar, or do you just want to jump in?
You can just jump in. It's fine.
Alright. Yeah, just jump in, hun.
Because
Okay.
two separate artists I follow suddenly started
Mhm.
posting, drawing, and reposting a lot of Bowigi or whatever you want to call it. And then they both got involved in the same design for it.
Mm.
It was interesting. Is there a Luna here?
One sec.
She will
She's
be.
just grabbing a drink.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Mhm.
A Luna
Yeah.
has arrived in the chat.
Yes, he has.
Hello.
Hello.
My beautiful fiance has joined in.
What are we talking about?
Apparently, Luigi and Bowser.
Yeah, the new hot ship in the in the
Planet.
Mario community.
It's actually not new. It just gained a lot more traction after the trailer dropped
It's
with the mustache.
So
Becky's
it's-
coming in with well, actually.
it suddenly shot up in popularity.
Yes, I actually watched a YouTuber make a whole video on this subject,
hmm
talking about how it's been around for years.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
happy I didn't know about this.
I get the archetype because Luigi's like a coward, but
He's
Mhm.
the soft small boy,
yeah,
and
and-
Bowser's the big tough guy.
yeah.
The dynamic works. It is perfectly balanced.
I mean, this is probably why he gets paired up with Daisy, because Daisy is the strong, powerful, quote-unquote, tomboy.
Yes.
if she's
to
not in the
Luigi's character.
if she's not in the sequel, I will be most disappointed.
We'll see what happens.
Yes.
But, yeah, obviously I'm not into this kind of thing. I prefer Luigi and Boozette, but that's just me.
I just
Everyone
want your
has-
big tittied ghost girl.
Look, Luigi is the
Nothing.
best character, okay?
Luigi is a great character. He's fun.
Yes, he is.
Sweetie, just admit you want to fuck the big tittied ghost.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm already doing so. I'm looking at her right now. You only stay indoors. You don't see the sun. You know, you're well. I'd say scared of anyone looking at you. So I'm already halfway there.
Well, I guess we know what Luna's cosplaying is. If she ever cosplays as something.
She's already cosplayed Flashlight once, and again, that does fit her personality too. But yeah,
I think the two people I follow that were really into it have gotten it out of their system, but not before posting some much racier pictures of like
Oh,
like Luigi dressed as Peach and stuff. It's like, oh, okay,
Actually-
these guys are getting really serious. Maybe I don't see it anymore because they started censoring it.
That was funny, actually. When me and the missus used to do couple cosplays, she went as Fluttershy and she wanted me to go as Discord. And it's like, are they not a couple? Apparently, to the fan base, they bloody well are.
Do you mean like the tans?
Is that what
The
they're called?
tans? The human versions of various pieces of software?
No. In My Little Pony, there's a chaos creature called Discord.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
So-
voiced by Q.
Yes.
Yes.
And
I think you could pull off a Discord.
I did. I actually did, funnily enough.
We even found a two-tone wig.
Yes, we
That
did.
was fun.
Ooh.
I've got a picture I can show you after this or
There we
during
go.
this.
Becky's
either
not
or.
on the call.
Okay.
I
We have a turkey.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'll look for the Discord pic. One sec.
But back,
Lucas
back
knows.
on.
Wait a minute.
Lucas knows what Discord looks like.
Oh,
Because
I
he
have
went
a-
into the shed.
What?
What?
the shit.
I'm very
Oh,
concerned and very scared and confused.
What did you do, Lucas?
What didn't he do?
No, you should ask. What the hell did Alex show me?
What did
What
Alex
did you show
Lucas?
him? Did you find a gender bent Discord or something?
I showed him the only thing that's pony related that I've seen.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And
Very
you guys
well,
knowing
very
me,
badly.
and you guys knowing me, I'm pretty sure you can all guess what it is.
Professional voice actors!
Oh,
Well,
God.
I don't know what it is because I don't know the memes of anything.
Oh, bless
Oh
it, yes.
wait.
Oh,
I'm vaguely aware of it.
No,
I'm vaguely aware of what you're talking about, Mister.
How the hell did it have professional voice actors, Alex?
no. I legitimately don't know.
You don't want to know.
I'm just waiting for Henrik to pop in here and be like, "You're doing that thing again."
What
Well,
thing?
I don't know. I don't know a lot of things. So like, one of you guys will say something and I'll be like, "What?" And they'll be like, "This thing." And I'm like, "I don't know what that is."
Don't worry, it's a very specific piece of media.
We're
But apparently
specifically
that's very
trying.
popular.
We're deliberately trying to be very, very vague about it.
Cryptic.
Okay. The vagueness. Well,
It works.
If you ever seen Isabel from Animal Crossing being a communist, then you know.
Have you seen that fan animation?
I feel like I've seen things with Isabel being scary, but I feel like I don't feel like I've seen any Isabel being a communist.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna post stuff in Coach Channel for you guys to enjoy
no.
later.
And see how much brain bleach are we gonna need after this?
Yes.
You will.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I think of Isabel, I think more of all the Smash memes for the villager, honestly, being
Terrifying.
a sadist.
Wasn't she like friends with Doom Guy for one of the memes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
and
because
they are
they-
besties.
That's because they came out on the
found
same
one.
day.
Released on the same day.
Okay, so
When-
this is
I have
my
seen
Discord
Isabel and Doom
cosplay.
Guy memes. I don't remember what any of them look like specifically, but I have seen them.
Eh.
Oh no.
Here you go, guys. No need to thank me at all.
I'm not thanking you.
There you go.
What is happening?
Is that the whole thing, Alex?
Yes, it's the whole thing. Because it's 40 minutes long.
And I am not going
God.
to click on that.
Come on, Becky. You like ponies, don't you?
Oh no, I made that mistake with the smile music video. I am not making
Yeah.
that mistake again.
The what now?
Smile music video. Pinkie Pie sings a very nice song about being happy. And
then
unfortunately-
she brutally beats the shit out of everyone.
I was gonna
Okay.
say in the original
Doesn't she
show.
brutally beat the shit out of people in an episode in the actual show?
Also, you're gonna have
No.
flashbacks watching this.
Like, I watched, I think, the first couple of seasons. I watched until Discord showed back up again.
Don't get me wrong, the ponies can kick butt, but in that Smile video, when we say she kicks butt, we mean hard, a la carte, Helsing, R-rated kicks
Oh,
butt.
okay. So it becomes very bloody very quickly.
I'm guessing,
Yes,
I'm guessing
very
Lucas,
quickly.
you saw the message from it as well, right?
From Dorshit, yeah.
Hey, don't go in that shit!
And the worst part is, if you were to type in Smile song of Pinkie Pie, it's not the one from the show that shows up as the top result. It's the parody one where she's killing all her friends that shows up.
I think the person that, if this is the same parody as I think it is, I think I've watched some video essays by one of the
Yes.
people that did the voice.
hmm
Is she the person that used to work at Disneyland?
Oh, okay.
Because you said yes. I
Sorry,
assume
thought
you
we
were
were talking
saying
about-
that.
I thought we were talking about the Smile video, not the other one.
No. I don't know if they're the same video, but like
Oh,
I
right.
think. But there's a person I watched that did a bunch of video essays that apparently became pony popular for a while because of
Mm.
her disturbing and off the hook parody things.
Hmm.
And I think she had to do a video about it specifically at some point because of the insanity that is pony people.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same person or not, because if it is, I vaguely might know what this video has in it. Maybe.
You don't
Actually,
know.
I'm gonna check this because I'm pretty sure it's because of that particular video. Might not be just that one, but videos like it that YouTube did the whole make sure this is for kids and adults.
Oh no,
thing.
that's not because of YouTube. That's because of the COPA Act,
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
which has nothing to do with explicit videos and everything to do with privacy of children,
Yep.
except
Okay.
YouTube implemented
So-
it in the most irritating way possible
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
screw you
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Congress.
Yeah, you mean
Right.
charging people $25,000?
Okay, so it's swapped around now, but before that second video didn't have the 18 plus. It was just
Yeah.
Smile. And you wouldn't think by looking at that thumbnail what you were in for.
It's annoying because it's a really good remix of the song as well.
But it gets
Ah.
bloody very quickly.
Yeah,
I'm not going to share it. If you're morbidly curious, that's on you.
Morbidly.
The official
Yes.
version is a lot nicer. It's safer. I still listen to it sometimes because it makes me a bit more upbeat.
I see.
Dorshit says
Yeah,
mentally advanced series, lol.
I am aware of that mentally advanced series. Russian Pinkie Pie lives rent free in my head. Yes.
Yes, we based our whole character on that personality.
Go go Power Rangers!
Oh no.
It's what's actually kind of bad is because I've had Hooked on a Feeling stuck in my head for quite some time. Anytime I do the ooka chaka ooka ooka chaka chaka ooka
Russian
ooka
Pinkie
chaka.
Pie doing her cover pops into my brain.
Oh, that just makes me think of the
Followed
The
by
Muppet-
Go Go Power Rangers.
the Muppet version of that song that was
Really?
on Nickelodeon.
Ooga
Okay.
chaka, ooga chaka.
I wasn't aware they did a cover of that.
It was a you might not be old enough, even you, Reese.
Ah, something Reese is too young for.
Let me see if I can find it. It's
Tell us
probably on
about the
YouTube.
landline.
Thankfully, I just missed it.
Tell
Just.
us about the live wire, old man.
What you
Tell us
say,
about
old
the
one?
dial-up phones.
And the interminets, which had the noises and the beep boops.
Well, you see, young grasshopper, with a lime wire, it would take nearly a week just to get the wrong movie. to download for you.
And then you would get porn! The weirdest
porn.
porn!
The porn was actually
Aw.
quite fun because it is because of the LimeWire I learned what yaoi was.
I wonder if I could find a version of the video that isn't 13 years old.
Turns out that
yes.
the unreleased album was not posted online. It was porn.
No, legit, seriously, I was looking for something. I can't remember what it was.
I'm gonna put this in the music.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I found this thing called yaoi, thinking it was a girl's name. So as I proceeded to watch the video, I noticed that there's a lot of men. It's like, oh, it'll be a bit further down along. It'll be
You'll
fine.
be fine.
This is not fun, this is not fun, this is not fun!
Basically,
Famous last words.
I learned about yaoi the novel way. A friend in college told me about it.
but here's the thing: this isn't anime yaoi. This was actual real life men.
Oh, then that's just porn. You
Yeah,
just saw
but I
straight up
didn't-
porn.
No,
That's
no,
just
it
porn.
was escape porn. Yeah, it's escape porn. But because it was written as yaoi for obviously Japanese audiences, I didn't know this. Being the young lad I was,
You're just like, that's not what you do with that.
I mean, it's what I've heard that happens.
You should have
Shower rooms.
had Candy that image that is the captain from SpongeBob saying, "That's it. That's just two men having gay sex."
No. You see, Lucas, the reason most gals get into the yaois is because of the emotional stuff. The sex is just a bonus.
Oh my!
I would say it's the other way around.
No, like
my-
seriously, a lot of my favorite non-spicy moments that are romantic happen to be from guy-on-guy animes that I watched in my youths.
Yeah, I don't know
so-
why. It's just-
I hate to interrupt, but I just need to. My internet died, so is my stream okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems okay.
Whenever
it's-
your
I can
internet,
do it. I will do it 9 times.
whenever your internet dies, I have a static screen happen, so it's fine.
Okay.
You should add the dial-up sound.
But yeah,
No,
I don't know
no.
why.
No.
In
That would be very loud.
in yaoi anyway, the men are portrayed to be more in tune with their feelings and being
Yes.
there for one another, which is not actually what guys do. And girls is either
It depends on the guy. You can't speak for all guys, Rio.
You're
No.
right. I can't speak for all guys, just the ones I know. That's
Yeah,
not
well,
what we
the
do.
ones you know aren't all the guys in the world.
Of
Well-
course not.
on average, he means. On average.
Yes, on average.
He's talking about the regular dude bros that don't express their feelings and have emotional constipation.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
cold, bro.
Toxic masculinity.
On average.
On average.
I don't even think that's on average, but
Sure it is. Let's just pretend it is. Makes it easier for conversations to go.
but no, generally, like a lot of like at least the ones I've watched, because I go for the more softer ones. It's like they have a
Yeah,
lot of
softer.
genuinely sweet moments. Yes, haha, dick joke.
yes. Well, I mean, a lot of yaoi doesn't even have any sex until like the very last book
Mm.
that comes out a lot
Yep.
of the time.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of loving, but not that kind of loving.
Oh, you must be in the super vanilla section because
Well,
the
no,
first couple I watched had a lot of.
I don't read yaoi, but
That's fair.
my
You're hardcore.
my first exposure to yaoi was all my high school friends reading it.
Mm.
But I don't typically care that much for romance unless it's interesting.
Yeah, don't get me
Which
wrong.
I'm sure a lot of yaoi probably is more interesting than
Hmm.
normal romance.
I must
Oh
admit,
yeah, like there was a scene where these two guys made up in a library after not talking to each other for 2 years, and it's just like, and you two need to communicate. And then there's another one where there's couples on the verge of breaking up, so the big guy in the relationship is like, cancel your train ticket and wait, hang around for 2 hours. And then he shows up and he grabs the small one's hand and they run all the way to the train and then they hug and say they'll be together forever and then they have sex in the private car and it's romantic.
as you do.
No, but it's like it's portrayed in a really sweet, wholesome way. It's wholesome smut.
You say so.
So it's
Yeah.
like that one episode in The Last of Us that broke
Run.
me. Like, I have never seen something that romantic in any media in my life. I don't think.
Yeah, I must admit.
And like that episode was just like the both of those actors deserve an award for their acting.
I must admit, a lot of more heterosexual romances or rom-coms really don't hit the same as yaoi romance stories. They really don't.
Yeah, well, because rom-coms assume that men don't want to deal with it and that women are stupid and easily amused. That's what makes rom-coms stupid and boring.
I mean, I am easily amused, but I do also have a lot of serious talks.
Yeah,
Yes.
because a lot of the guys I know, at least in my close group of friends, we're not, we're not too closed off with our emotions. We actually, if something's bothering us, we will talk to the other lads. We don't even need to drink alcohol, whatever. It's generally like, what's up, kind of thing.
Yes.
After punching a wall.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We generally can just be in a room and just talk. No
Yes.
different to what we're doing now.
The only times you punch a wall, Becky, is when you're really, really, really mad.
Yeah,
Oh,
or
yeah.
trying to intimidate someone into complying.
Yep.
Reese has been really, really mad at walls a lot of times.
Yes, and I would rather hit a wall than hit the other person and do some serious harm or have harm done to me. But that's just me personally. I know there are some men out there who would more than happily beat up the other fucker for pissing them off. But there you go.
Well, that's because you need your hands.
Well,
Yeah, they're kind of one of your money makers.
well,
Shake it, Reese.
Aye.
Shake it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
listeners! Me and Reese need to make money for our wedding next year.
Where's
So
Henrik said
commission
he can throw bits at Rio.
well, admittedly, I use them for other things to keep other people happy, but that's a whole nother thing.
No, right now I'm whoring you out. I'm whoring you out your art skills to pay for our wedding. Commission him. He'll draw whatever you want. Eat.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting you were gonna oil him up and actually whore him out to someone.
We were talking
I'm
too much
surprised
about
at you.
we were talking too much about yaoi. Reese, you're up.
Ironically, I've only ever seen them use the oil in one. It was a
You-
It was a.
You have the wedding going, and everybody's just wondering where's the groom, and suddenly he pops out of the cake.
Well, this is awkward for everyone, including me.
My plan is ruined.
I wasn't
Why?
supposed to be on until
Every-
5.
You say that this is really awkward, especially for me. Then why do you look like you're enjoying yourself?
Well,
I mean-
again, I was
I mean,
supposed to be on
every
at
time-
5.
Every
This is
time Rio
cool.
can make himself in a game, what does he do? He makes a character that wears no shirt and is completely busted
Oiled up.
and is oiled up,
Jess,
like
why are you calling me out like that?
like some kind of sex god or something.
I wish I was. This one doesn't want me to achieve my perfection.
Because then all the shallow gym sluts would come after you. And not just the females, men, the new bros. The new bros would come after you and your
The
majestic
dude bros
afro.
want to know how you're getting the games.
They'd want your sweet gay ass, Reese. We gotta
God.
have that.
God damn, woman, let me become buff. Ugh. Let me reenact the memes of a buff guy using a computer.
Is you said your one side of your family was Haitian, right?
Yes.
Bayesian.
Yeah,
Bayesian
from
from
Barbados.
Barbados, not Haitian.
No, there is. My great grandfather was Indian, so Asian.
Dude,
No,
Do,
Haitian. With
Oh,
a
Haitian!
H.
No.
Okay. Because I know there's a couple of cultures where they do like ceremonially oil up their men.
If this is
Okay.
I
something,
think they did it at one of the Olympic ceremonies, and some people were clutching their pearls over it, even though there was nothing sexual about it. They were just
don't get me wrong.
Oh
If
god,
there-
I just
if-
got that one clip of groundskeeper Willie just being like, oh, grease me up, woman, and
Okie
and
dokie.
lunch lady Doris be like, okay.
Yeah, it's just if that is a thing in Barbados, I do not know of it. But you're quite correct. In certain cultures, what's normal to them, like for example,
Is too
In
hot
Hawa-
for white people in certain
like-
countries.
I mean, take Hawaiians for example. You see them doing hula dancing. You wouldn't think that's sexual. Some people think
Hula
otherwise.
girls. Hula
They're
girls.
just
Hula
wiggling.
girls.
Yeah, but men like to see a girl wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
It shows great core strength, and it's quite hypnotic, to say the least.
Merchant
But-
said, let
Oh,
Rio have his
no.
moment. Sorry, writers. And Merchant says, well, friend broke a yaoi paddle on me one con after the person handed it to him in the hallway.
Oh no!
I have had tale of the yaoi paddle. Rumor has it that there is a lost final shipment of yaoi paddles that got lost at the airport and it's just out there in circulation somewhere.
Right,
You
know, I'm
writers, questions like that is how you get the yaoi panel.
Yeah, but back to my whole thing of liking creating buff guys.
Sweetie, it's okay. You can just
Look,
tell me
look,
you're
listen.
bi for the buff guys.
I am. I enjoy a man with a good body. I'm sorry, I do. I wish I could have it. It's just something you like to look
Phrasing!
at.
Crazy!
You
know,
want
it's
to
like
take that from him, Ryu?
It's like it's like with
I'm
Captain
sorry.
Carter. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's like with Captain Carter when she saw Chris Evans proper Captain America board. She couldn't help but touch that. It's like, yeah. So it's like,
That is one good thing that the Infinity Gauntlet thing gave me, the ass of America. That moment, that was the only good moment of the entire movie.
again, you know, I can appreciate a man that looks after himself and has a really buff board. And if I'm going to be hunting monsters and be in fighting games, I'm going to make my character have a buff board, not a fat tummy like myself.
I will stand by this statement to the end of the time. Dragon Ball Z had ever showed it where you got two shirtless guys grappling and grunting each other's the most homoerotic thing in animation since He-Man.
You should go and watch some good
That
old-fashioned
explains
normal
everything.
wrestling. Tell us
I
what you
did
think
used
of
to watch
that.
wrestling. I actually did used to watch wrestling for a time.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
not the story wrestling, actual real sport wrestling where they're
I used-
grappling each
I-
other
I-
and
I used-
rolling
I know what you-
around.
I used to
I know
do
what you're talking
wrestling.
about.
Is it stinky?
It's sweaty.
Thank you. No, seriously, like, you got all these chiseled guys, and then they're like, haha, you're powerful too, but my beam is bigger than yours. And it's like, will you two just go hate fuck behind that rock already?
I mean,
You're
that's how
powerful.
you see
I'm
it.
powerful. Maybe we should be powerful over there sometime.
I mean, and let's face it, Frieza was a classic case of a power bottom.
I mean,
Yes!
yes, because Frieza is so powerful, yet he's always being beaten.
Ah.
But he's in control most of the time.
He
I
took a
am
beating from Broly for
powerful.
3 hours.
Oh, basically, Lucas, a power bottom is the flip of the usual bottom, which is submissive. The power bottom has hold control.
No, I know that, but I am still very confused how we got here.
Well, it's quite simple, really.
You guys wanted me to give my opinion on Bowser X Luigi, and now we're here.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
And now it has become filthy time with Becky.
I mean, it's always filthy time with Becky. That's why I love her.
Why are you saying these things, Reese?
Because I love you.
No, not the nice part.
Oh.
Not the nice part.
Well, I don't know. According to these guys, I'm just, you know, a greasy buff guy. But I'm really just.
I
hell
said
made
oily, not greasy. There's a difference.
I was the one who burned the grease fig because of groundskeeper Willie.
You know, one of these days I will get some baby oil. Just rub it on my face. Watch me slide all over the place.
Do that cosplay at some point.
There was a guy at Adventurers League that made a halfling barbarian that would do that. like frees himself up.
Oh god, that just actually reminded me of a Street Fighter 4 character.
Was it Zangief?
No, it was it Hakan? Some Turkish
Yeah.
oil wrestler.
Yeah, the
Yes.
red one.
Yes.
Bless you.
And his whole gimmick was
Bless
legit
you.
just oiling himself up and slipping all over the place.
Ryder says that he is impersonating them. What
What?
does this mean?
I don't know.
Is Ryder's also a goth
Powerbot.
princess?
Oh, dear.
Oh no, there was an update in Dreamlight Valley, and now I have 4 houses.
Actually, that
You
reminds
can
me.
have 4 houses now.
I was watching her play Dreamlight Valley, and she had a whole Kamehameha battle with her dark self. I'm like, what?
Yep.
Oh, by the
Time.
way,
What?
since you guys mentioned shirtless and buff, do you guys see that Yakuza 8 is releasing?
Yes.
No, I
The,
haven't.
the
Apparently-
one where he's shrieking. Yes.
They throw him in a bitch naked, and he doesn't realize he's naked until people start pouring it out for some reason.
I don't know if I should be amused or concerned about how quickly Sid was like, yes.
I literally saw it right before the stream.
Oh dear. Have you never had that happen to you? This happened to us in, was it Saints Row 3? Where we were
Tales
just
of
stripped
Big
naked and
Temples.
were killing people naked.
With a giant purple slug. Yes.
Yes.
The dildo bat.
Yes, that. Ironically, it was one of the few weapons I could use with little issue until I got the unlimited ammo on the rocket launcher.
No comment.
I can't aim, so I need to use melee weapons or I need a rocket launcher. That's the only way I can play those sort of games.
And she just keeps digging that hole. It just sounds dirtier the more she goes.
Look, Grace. I like something that's quick and powerful and gonna get the jump seat to the end.
Why are you talking about me that way? What the hell?
It just keeps getting worse.
Like, I don't think I completed any of the story missions, but I went around doing all the pointless side quests.
Yes, she did.
And I ended up owning all the stores
Mhm.
and all the territories because I just fully upgraded the rocket launcher and went around and blew up all the gangs in Saints Row 3.
Yes, she did. I was there. I watched the whole thing. And whenever she couldn't, at the time, kill someone with normal pea shooters, she would always call me to do so.
Yes, it's like, sweetie, my rocket launcher's out of ammo! Kill!
And then it got to a point where she stopped asking me. I'm like, why you stopped asking me? And it's just, oh, yeah, I've got a thing that kills people now. It's like, what?
Kill.
And it's just a rocket launcher with infinite ammo. It's like, yeah, that do it. That do the
I
job.
also got the ice cream cone skin for it, so I was just like driving around. I literally have the pimp character drive me to each location, make them stop, just like aim the rocket launcher, kill the luchadors, check it off the list, and be like, okay, next location, fellow pimp man.
One of these days we will probably stream Saints Row 3. Don't know when, but one of these days we'll get there.
There's Saints Row 3, there's Saints Row 4.
There's
Mhm.
the Saints Row reboot.
Nope,
Yeah.
nope, not touching that one.
Is it bad?
I mean, it's not great.
I guess you
It's
can't
not,
really
no,
replace.
it's, no, I mean, it's bug ridden to hell and back.
So we have to wait for it to get updated.
Pretty much. I don't know if it's how much it's been patched or if it's been patched or what have you.
But also, I don't know, people have also been complaining about how they rewrote it, how it makes less of an impact, I suppose. I don't know. I have not played the original Saints Row, and I'm not really enthusiastic about playing this one either. The third
well,
one
you
looks
see-
funny. The fourth
It
one
is.
looks hilarious. So
We tried to play like the second one. I was like, wow, this is such a downer
it
compared
looks
to three.
like GTA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
But it has a hot topic.
Yeah, but it looks like GTA. But the third one and the fourth one is just like, yeah, let's go full on shit posting. Fine.
Yeah. Like, considering where the fourth one ended, I was really excited to see what crazy shit they do next, and I was disappointed with what they chose to do.
Oh my god, I remember the fourth one. Basically, I had a Pacific outfit set up, but it like involved the bottoms from the goth outfit, and like the top from some rave girl outfit, but I made it all purple so that it all looked goth still. But then when we got to the fourth one, it's like, Reese, my default outfit isn't loading. Something's wrong. I go to the store. They made the goth outfit a solid outfit, so you can't buy the bottoms separately. So my quest wasn't beat up the alien overlord, it was find some decent clothes. That was my quest in Saints Row 4.
Yep.
And it's like, ooh, I could get all the cool motorbikes I want, but I have superpowers now, so I guess the motorbikes are pointless. Oh.
Yeah, it's actually funny with Saints Row 4, from what I've heard anyway, because I was never much of a vehicle guy, as is, a lot of people sang its praises that they really fixed the
driving issues.
Yeah. However, because you got superpowers, you're not going to use them, so it became redundant.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, you could choose not to use them. It's like
Oh, hell no.
It's like a lot of people complain about all the warp points in Breath of the Wild because there's a really nice horse system in Breath of the Wild and it's fun. And it's like nobody's like holding your finger down and making you use the warp points. You can choose to ride your horse there.
Well, it's like this, Kobold. If Superman had to choose between booking an Uber that kept canceling and just flying to his date with Lois, he's gonna choose flying over the Uber, even if it is a really nice Uber.
I don't really think that's the same comparison to riding a horse versus teleporting.
I'm just saying, it's like that kind of logic. You know that's gonna be good, but at the same time, you have the more convenient option. So
yeah, and I will use the teleporter when I want to, and the rest of the time I ride a horse. There's no reason that people that don't like the teleporter should have the teleporters taken away.
Writers is asking what the Saints Row is about.
It's
Chaos.
GTA with memes.
Yeah, basically it is absolute chaos.
It's GTA meme edition.
Yeah.
I know GTA is already meme edition, but this is like
It was
cranked
meme.
up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Basically, Saints Row started out as a ripoff of GT.
Yeah, like
GTA.
in the fourth one, you're the president.
Yes, for like 5 minutes before an alien comes and blows up the Earth. Oh, they
Spoilers.
kill our
Oh.
Russian friend.
Spoilers.
I just thought of a game that someone should play. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a mecha game and you're the president.
Oh, okay.
Lucas, you want to be a President Becca?
So,
No,
yeah.
I
you're
wouldn't.
you're the president of the United States and war has broken out and it's your job to save the world in a mecha.
Oh, I don't have to destroy the world?
No.
Okay, no, I don't want.
So, yeah, Saints Row 1 is very simple. You are...
It's
A
called
gangster-
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a gangster that's trying to become, head of the underworld. The second one, you were betrayed by one of your allies in the first one, so now you're getting revenge on them in the second. In the third one, somehow you've become superstars and have to fight rival gangs and all that jazz, as you do. And in the fourth one, you're enlisted by the army to help out because you're such a badass from the third game that they make you president of the world. And aliens come along and destroy the world, and you gotta get revenge on the aliens.
Okay.
And that's
But-
Saints Row 1 to 4 in a nutshell.
And then
Wait,
there
go-
was the Get Out of Hell expansion.
Yes.
But going back to the thing with Luna with the horses,
Mm.
my argument is making so you can keep the ability to quick travel, Luna.
Yes.
It's just silly to me that some people think it should be taken out of the game because it disincentivizes them from riding the horses. It's like you're presumably a human being capable of making choices.
Presumably.
If you don't want to teleport, just ride your horse.
But
Or
then what
bear.
will they complain about?
That's what
it'd
they
be
complain about.
it'd be funny if was it Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, one or the other. It's just
Ganondorf's first trap.
no.
I mean,
Yeah, no
apparently the
fast track.
internet is full of people thirsting after Ganondorf, but I don't know yet because I still have only found 2 story points in Tears of the Kingdom. So
Fair enough.
Ganondorf first trap.
But anyway,
Sexy buff Ganondorf.
it's not like it's gonna be like.
You got titties.
It's not like it's gonna be. Oh, do you want to teleport? Confirm you're not a robot.
like put a caption on teleport.
Fuck, my macro is ruined.
And riders, I say it's a nice horse system because the horses handle relatively well while still feeling horse-like. So like
Horse-like.
Yeah, a lot of games don't really handle riding a horse in a way that makes sense, I guess.
No
But
physics.
well, such is the fact that a trained horse will usually naturally follow a path.
Mm.
And they have the horses in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so they have just enough AI to do that if you're running along a pathway. So you can just look around while the horse runs and you don't have to control it.
Oh,
You
okay,
can
that's neat.
control it at any time, but
You have the option not to and enjoy the scenery.
yeah, which
Okay.
is nice. There and Breath of the Wild and I feel like so far Tears of the Kingdom's a little weaker on it, but there is so much just cool looking shit in Breath of the Wild. It's definitely showing its age, but it's still a really pretty game considering that it was not originally made for the Switch.
Right.
Was it not?
No, it was
the Wii U.
originally.
Here we are.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I think Tears of the Kingdom is the first one to have come out that wasn't developed for a previous console that it before it came out or whatever. I don't know
Yeah.
how to say that in a way that makes sense.
That
That was developed for a previous console, and then a new one came out, and they ported it to that instead. I
Gotcha.
feel like it hasn't been like that in a while.
It's made for a card console.
Yeah, because I remember this was the problem with Sonic Boom. At least that's what I heard. They wanted to put it for the Xbox and PS4, and then they turned around and was like, actually, no, this is just for the Switch and Wii only. And they're like, okay.
But I heard the Switch is easier to develop for. How come they couldn't port it to the other ones?
Because they were so far ahead the other way.
Ah, okay. So
Like,
the
it's one
other
thing.
things are harder to develop for.
How can
Well,
we ruin it?
it's basically how Oleg always said when he was doing his animation stuff. Like, we got so far developing it and making it look this way, then they turn around and it's like, actually, could you add this? Could you change this? Like, imagine you're 80% done with the game and like, oh yeah, we're not putting it to the PS4 now, we're putting it to the Xbox or the Switch.
That sounds incredibly irritating.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what happened with Sonic Boom.
I like the flesh-colored arms in that game.
Again,
Flesh-colored
that's fine.
arms and what?
Yeah, because Sonic's arms are blue in Sonic Boom.
Oh wait, no wait, that was it. I like that they actually have blue arms.
It's a big debate in the Sonic community that Sonic's arms have to be tanned. So anyone that dare colors them blue or turns them blue, you're a heathen, blasphemer, what have you.
I'm gonna color them blue.
So here comes
I
Sonic.
think this is part of why even furries kind of distance themselves from the Sonic community. Even if the
So-
Sonic community is kind of a gateway into furry for a
Look,
lot of
every
people.
other character has their arms matching the same color as the rest of the body. Why does Sonic need the fleshy arms?
Because of the old time sprites, that's just how he was.
Yeah,
You can
but
tell where the arms
technology has
is.
advanced, so can the art style.
Yes,
Give-
I
give him-
know.
Give
but that
Sonic
doesn't-
his fur! Free his arms!
Come on, Shadow even has the black arms.
Yes, I am aware. But again, it's because this is how Sonic was. It's like saying, oh, why do they change Spider-Man's costume? It's fine
Because
the way
it
it is.
looks cool now.
Why is
This is what I
Spider-Man
meant.
black all of a sudden?
Yeah, this is what I mean.
This
You're
is
used
like-
to it.
It's
One
an
way.
alternate universe, you babies!
Okay, oh wait, I got it.
That's like me talking to Bex about CL being a girl.
No, that was
What?
just a bad adaptation.
My point
That was just
exactly.
a
Sonic Boom is a bad adaptation.
They just did it to no homo. They did it to no hobo.
My
No
point being
homo.
is, I get the argument that it is easier for Sonic's arms to be blue, because whenever they try to model Sonic in 3D, given his tanned arms, it looks like Sonic's wearing a suit because they're doing it two different ways, because he doesn't technically have shoulders.
Yeah,
It's just
Sonic doesn't
easier.
really work very good in 3D.
Exactly.
Where you
So-
can see him in 3D.
So for the longest time, I'd say the longest time, at a certain point, because you can see the concept art for Sonic Boom. They did try Sonic with his usual peach arms, but he looks better with blue. And I'm not gonna lie,
Yes.
it's growing on me. It looks fine.
I just generally
And-
like the Sonic Boom designs, all of them,
They are
including
good.
including Knuckles.
Yeah, again,
Oh, hail Buffles! Our himbo overlord!
again, the designs are fine. And
Is,
when it comes to the Sonic,
Approved.
is Sonic
comes-
Boom the one where they gave Sonic that weird flesh-colored bandana? Or is that a different one?
I don't know if it's flesh colored, but he did have.
where he has the brown bandana over his neck, yes,
He had the adventure
and
scarf.
all the tape and
I
sports tape
felt
and
like that was a really poor color choice, personally.
Color
That's
choice.
the only
yeah.
thing I can remember about that is why did they give
Yeah.
him a weird tan necktie thing or scarf?
Anyway,
What-
So when they were doing the Sonic movie, that Paramount, what have you, I can understand from a animator's perspective why you give him just blue arms. It is so much fucking easier.
Release the ugly cat.
And I like what they've done with
I
Knuckles.
agree.
I will kill you both.
Release the ugly cat.
Release
Shut
the
up!
ugly cut.
Shut up, both of you! You don't want it! You do not know what you want!
Snyder,
Yeah.
Snyder
I
got him.
think they know exactly what they want.
Release
You
the ugly
don't.
cut.
You don't know what
We
evil
want
you
the
will
ugly
unleash on
cat.
the world!
We want it so we can make the memes.
No!
We want the
Release
memes.
the
Stop
ugly cut.
No!
Release
Don't
the
do-
ugly cat.
Christ, no!
Release the ugly cat.
Stop it.
Writers got ads.
Release the ugly cut.
Oh.
No! Stop
Release
it!
it from the vote.
Stop it! Stop
If
it!
Zack Snyder can get a
Do it
miniseries
for
with
the
one the
meme.
ugly cat,
Stop!
I-
Both of you,
do it
stop!
for.
I honestly don't think I would notice if what color Sonic's arms are
Did
at all.
Again, I don't get how this is a thing, but that's not the point here.
I think it's
And-
because the Sonic fandom is mostly very, very young people, so
Mostly, yes.
because then they graduate up to being furries or they stop liking Sonic stuff.
Reese is at a weird midpoint because he's not a furry, but he still likes Sonic.
What can I say? I enjoy the games,
Hmm.
or used to.
Does the ugly cut
Well,
still
he's
exist?
also a 90s kid, so it's fine in
What'd you
his
say,
case.
Lucas?
Does the ugly cut even still exist?
Yeah,
I figured
it's
they'd
in a
destroy
wall.
that.
It's in a wall.
It's on a vault somewhere.
Is it
That
still
is a high
alive?
side.
Yes.
Marinating.
The thing is,
That's-
the thing is, Lucas, they completed it. They screened
Wait,
it.
it's fully done!
Yes, it's been fully done. It was completed.
Release the ugly cat.
Oh,
Let us
God.
see ugly Sonic's teeth.
I want
Let
to
us
see that.
his teeth.
No, you don't!
See, Reese, you're the crazy one.
I'm not crazy. I've watched the first film. I have seen the
I don't
scenes.
want to see it, but I'm perfectly down with letting other people watch it if they want to.
I have seen the first movie. I have seen the scenes where Sonic is just watching Donut Lord's wife. Do you really want ugly Sonic watching her?
Yes.
Stalking
Yeah.
her?
Yes.
No, you
That would
don't!
be amazing.
I think Sonic is a child regardless of which cut you look at, so he's not really stalking her. He's just a dumb child that's hedgehog shaped.
Yeah, but one actually looks like a child, the other looks like a full-grown man.
Give us the ugly cat. Give us the ugly cat.
I don't think there's a fully
Ugly
grown man
cut.
that looks like that, Lee.
Writers wants to know if you consider Sonic to be a top or a bottom, Becky.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't know. It depends who he's paired
Look,
with.
guys, I'll settle this argument now. He's a bottom. There's no way he can overpower Amy, okay? See
Yeah,
works out with
I-
Knuckles.
My intuition tells me that Sonic is a bottom too.
I'd say he's a switch. Depending on the situation, depends what position he takes.
Oh no.
But back to what
I feel like Knuckles might be a bottom too.
He'd
Let's-
be a
let's be
power
honest.
bottom.
Let's be honest.
He's
He is
such
weak
a
to
himbo.
women.
He has to be a bottom.
He
Oh
is,
yeah, no.
he
he's
is weak to
not even
women.
a power bottom.
He is weak to women, and Rouge can wrap him round her little finger. Yes, he is definitely a bottom. But in saying that, I like the fact that the Boom stuff hasn't technically gone away because at least in the Paramount universe, yes, Sonic still has his blue arms and Knuckles is a bit buffer than his usual self.
Oh, hail Buffles.
So it's a nice
I'll fit him
in-between
grapes.
going on.
Offer him grapes in a hat.
And at least it makes sense why Knuckles isn't so, for lack of a better word, dumb. He is literally a fish out of water.
Unless
He
it's
doesn't understand the ways of Earth.
unless it's the pirate section.
Oh yeah, that was just funny.
Have you and Lucas watched the second movie yet, Alec?
No.
No, not yet.
Oh, you need to watch it!
I know,
my
right? It's so good.
me and Reese, we downloaded like a totally legitimate early release of it, and what we started doing was pausing it and finding songs that would go with the action scenes.
Yeah,
We were playing Escape from the City over this one snowboarding section, and it lined up perfectly.
And open your heart when he does the other thing. But yeah.
Ryder says Knuckles is a bratty bottom. By a little bit.
Oh, that's a new term I haven't heard before.
I can see that too. Knuckles, at least in the second movie, is kind of pushy and stupid at the same time.
Yes, but as I said, at least with Knuckles, I prefer his quote-unquote stupidity himboisms. It's because he's a fish out of water, not just because he is big, strong, and dumb.
Yeah. But yeah,
I am sick of that trope.
They kind of nailed his dumbness, I feel like, in the second movie.
He's not dumb. He's advanced.
Like, if you were to ask Knuckles about history or his echidna race or anything about Angel Island, he knows his shit. You try to ask him about a smartphone, he wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Be like Captain America trying to work it out. Parody. Need parody posts. Need
There
to
we go.
do that. Oh, yeah.
I understood that reference.
Oh wait, I can't draw. I
Well,
can't draw.
Keep drawing. You know how you become able to draw is by drawing a lot.
Yeah, even when I look back at my old shitty drawings, it's like, why do people like this? I've got to know better.
I don't know why, but I see Shadow as being the type to cuddle afterwards.
Actually, I can see that.
He's a secret soft boy.
You know,
I don't even think it's even that secret that he's a soft boy.
yeah, it's not really
It
a
depends
secret.
on the game. It depends on who's writing him.
Yeah.
But
Kinda.
well, the only part of Knuckles I know is from Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes, and he's definitely a soft boy in both of those.
Oh yeah.
Once you know his history anyway.
Wait,
Before
did
that,
you say
he's
Knuckles
just
or Shadow?
Knuckles.
Shadow.
Oh,
If I said Knuckles, I misspoke.
No,
Okay.
my brain just like, wait, what?
I frequently misspeak now because of my medicine.
Okay.
So
That is a cool-
it's highly likely it's probably as likely that I misspoke as that you misheard.
It's cool.
Hmm.
We get you now.
Real question is, who would Rouge prefer, Shadow or Knuckles?
Well, this
That
is
is the age-old question.
This is the weird thing about it. Like, it's kind of clear she has some sort of crush on Knuckles. But with Shadow, she works with him a lot, so she gets to know him better.
It's like if she went with Knuckles, it'd be 801 and Himbo Leon. If she went with Shadow, they'd just basically be two adults.
Yeah, basically. Like, Rouge can have fun with Knuckles. She likes to tease the boy. But then again, she is 2 years older than Knuckles.
Speaking of that, you should check shitposts regarding Knuckles and Rouge.
Oh no!
I actually saw this really sweet video of Knuckles and Rouge on a date, and I really thought it really captures their dynamic. I'll have to find it at some point. But yeah, with Knuckles and Rouge, they can work together when she's not trying to steal his emerald, basically.
Oh no! Rouge, why would you say that about Knuckles? He's a little baby.
He's 16. He's not a baby.
Little Reese, I'm nearly 30. Oh, 16-year-olds are little babies to me. 20-year-olds are babies to me.
Oh no, bless you.
I mean, their frontal lobes aren't done developing, so they might as well be babies.
Yeah, Reese, they're little babies. They're little lobe babies. They're lobo babies. They're labies.
Ew.
What is this conversation?
What, they have ratings?
No! But you guys set the tone at Bowser X Luigi. This is what you get.
I'm not complaining.
So you know the earlier how it wasn't Dorset that mentioned the Yowie panel?
Yeah.
Yes, I watched a whole documentary about the Yowie pedal a
Well-
few years back.
One of the TAs in the sculpture department
Hmm.
made a paddle for a Valentine's party, and he very, very, very carefully it was a wooden paddle. He very carefully sculpted the handle to be shaped like a realistic penis, like with veins and everything.
Oh wow.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Okay. So where's this
Yeah.
going? You have my curiosity. Now you've got my interest.
Now that's just Saints. That's just straight up Saints Row. That's some Saints Row stuff right there.
And I don't remember how he got the idea, but I'm pretty sure the guy was a bit of a voyeur, because he was also one of the models for figure drawing.
Mhm.
And he was obviously a bit happy to be modeling
Yeah.
most of the time.
Hey, if he's
So,
happy doing what he's being paid for, that's good at least.
Yes.
So, if you enjoy what you do, who's to say otherwise? That's not an excuse to go murdering your boss.
What about Helen? Can we murder Helen?
No, sweetie, you can't murder Helen.
Not yet.
Aww.
Not yet.
Right,
I
so
mean, you can,
get
but
over
do you?
here.
Well, that's the real question, isn't it?
I mean, I feel like anyone that has managed to get the amount of wrath from Luna, what little I've heard, is probably a pretty awful person.
Oh yes. After I was having a bit of a loopy day last week, me and Kobold somehow ended up talking about things in the DMs about the lady stuff,
Mhm. Yes.
and then we somehow got on to talking about how Helen actively causes my stress rush to act up whenever I so much as interact with her for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a new record.
those kinds of people are the kinds those are the kinds of people you want to stay away from. If you
I
can
mean-
help it.
Seriously, my rash used to show up every day I was working at my old job. It hardly ever shows up now unless I'm overheated or overstressed.
Oh.
You know,
Do you
at
get
this
bubbles
point,
on your hands too?
I get bubbles everywhere.
Oh, I only get them on my hands.
I become the human bubble wrap.
oh, so you
That's-
become
that's-
Lucas hanging
that
out with
sounds-
Oleg.
What? What?
Suffering.
You start breaking. Do you start breaking out in a rash when you talk to Alec?
Typical.
Dios.
Ay, 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 Dios santo.
Oh yeah, remember your date with Dio? That was great, hon.
We don't talk about the sexual assault.
What?
I'll watch the JoJo dating sim misadventures, Kobold. Basically, I was trying to take the platonic route with OG JoJo,
Yes.
and the next thing I know, Principal Dio is cornering me at the water fountain when I'm
Oh,
trying to
no.
take a breather, and he forcibly kisses me, and then it's like, nope, and then we took a break to play Franbo, and then we came back.
Good
Was
times.
this made by a Japanese person?
I don't know, it was a free dating sim on
Oh.
on
Indie game
Itch.
tryout. Yeah.
Okay,
No, it
because
wasn't. So-
it seems like that's some kind of kink or trope in Japanese stuff of
Is it?
having some guy pin you against the wall and forcibly kiss you.
Oh no, I'm fine if it's like a consenting couple that's been in a relationship for a while, that's fine.
Yes,
It's fun
yes,
dating.
but see, the thing is, in most anime, that is not what is happening.
That
I
is very
know,
true.
it's always the straight ones. It's always the straight ones, and Yowie's in the first episode, but then they become way more consensual down the line. Yowie's a weird one.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no. Oh.
That's different if they do the same, but does it make it better if it's later on that they consent? It doesn't.
It's hard to say, really.
Basically, the only real problem with Yowie is that a lot of relationships start out in a non-consensual way, but then after the guy who's like, "Oh, I'm straight," and it's like, "Okay, I'm gay," he works it out. Then it becomes way more consensual. But before that, it's like, I don't know how to feel about this. My brain says to root for it because it's meant to. This is how it works. But at the same time, real world-wise, that guy would be in jail.
Well, let me
Let's
put
not think about that.
Let me put it this way.
We
This
all
is
have
a bad-
baggage.
This is a bad stereotype, so don't think this is me being like everyone's like this. But a gay
But
man,
everyone's like that.
a gay man has a hard time finding a partner because most men aren't closeted gay, but some gays might think you are because of the way you present yourself. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're going to just rape you in the toilets.
No.
Okay, most
But
normal gays would have a conversation about it, actually court you normally.
well,
like
the context also depends because, like, if you go to a male gay bar,
Mhm.
you better be ready to be groped from here to Sunday, because that's just the way the community works.
As I said, I obviously can't speak for that community because I'm not part of it. I have been to a gay bar and I have been hit on by a few gays, but I have not been raped in the toilets, heaven forbid. I just talk to them like normal guys. It's like, thank you, I'm just not. I'm with this person. Thanks. And they normally accept that.
I guess it also depends on the kind of gay bar it is.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
this is why I say it's a stereotype. Don't take this as gospel. Don't be afraid of them. More often than not, they are just normal blokes.
Yeah. I
This
think
is
I
yet.
think the other
On that note, happy Pride Month!
I think the other thing is it's not as common anymore, those kinds of gay bars.
Yeah.
Because people don't have to be in the closet as much.
Yes.
But those kinds of gay bars, you're basically consenting by going into the gay bar.
Mhm.
And
You know,
to
if you don't
just
know any
avoid it.
better, then you might be surprised.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of the ones I'm talking about, I watched back in the 2000s, like 2010s. So now, but I think there's a lot more modern ones where it's actually like, oh, consent is important, kids. Don't just
Yes.
go.
Like Yuri on Ice.
Yes, yes.
Well,
Oh,
it's-
hell, Yuri on Ice. Where's the movie? Give us the Yuri on Ice movie
Look, Bex,
already.
Bex, I keep telling you, Nappa is busy working on Chainsaw Man and was it Jiu-Jitsu and Hell's Paradise.
So
They've got a
many
lot of
things.
and Attack on Titan final season part 3. They've got a lot
I
of shit
guess,
going on.
I guess, Becky, nobody wants it enough to sponsor them to make it.
But we were born to ship victory.
They're
Also, they
probably
might
mad
feel
about the
down
Korean
cons-
character or something.
Considering
I
the
don't know.
porn animation of Chainsaw Man sold better than the actual anime in Japan.
I found that absolutely funny. How is that a thing?
Jujutsu
We were born to,
I
we were
mean,
born to ship
I mean, if you
victory.
listen to some of the community, yeah, Jiu-Jitsu supposedly, I don't know how true it is because I don't follow it. Sorry, I'll get round to it.
I know there's a
One of the
pretty white
characters-
haired Kakashi.
Yeah, one of the characters is literally just has this whole war going on because he's having a thing with his ex. This is the meme. I don't know how true that is.
Well, that's just dumb.
It just sounds like normal shonen. Like my best friend became my biggest enemy because reasons.
Now, you see, if they just kissed and admitted their feelings for each other, then this wouldn't be a problem, and we'd have a very beautiful, badly boy love
Sweetheart,
story
this
going
isn't
on.
Dragon Ball. This isn't Naruto. Stop it.
No, I will
That was
ship
Jujutsu.
everything.
This is the boys' love version of, oh, they must be great friends because they're arguing all the time.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, you guys look for any excuse to basically rip off all your clothes and grapple each other.
No, there's a
That
legit
fucking
reason
Dragon Ball.
why
comic.
that's a thing. There's a legit reason as to why that's a thing.
Yeah, it's because
Yes,
in Japan,
an
if you're gonna
excuse.
talk to someone really rudely, you're probably really good friends with them.
You, Chad.
They were, and they were roommates.
Oh no.
And they were roommates.
Yeah.
Finally, at long last, I done it. I've got it.
Why are fingernails so
Garurumon?
freaking jank?
Yes.
Now make sure you
No.
you DNA him correctly so he stays a Garurumon. Congratulations.
At long bloody last.
You
My journey is
did it.
over. I can finish this game now.
It only took you. Let's see how long it took you.
More than 99 hours.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
But
I
yeah,
think-
as I was
99, cover one on the wall, 99, cover one there.
But yeah, the
Take one
reason-
down, DNA around. One Garurumon on the wall.
Yeah, a lot of the reason, at least in Dragon Ball's case, why Goku
9
ends up
episodes.
topless is since it was a weekly manga back in the day, Toriyama, being the lazy man he was, needed to draw less. So
Yeah, that was the reason.
yeah, because
Mhm.
this is why Super Saiyan was with whiter, so he stopped using so much black
Wait, how many pages did they publish a day when it was weekly?
a day. I have no idea.
How many pages a week did they publish if it was weekly? I just.
On average, it probably would have been 18 or
10 to
20.
Oh my god.
So you got to
How-
look for shortcuts.
I'm surprised more mangaka haven't died yet. Jeez.
This is what I'm saying. And don't
They
get
all
me
get
wrong.
sick for a reason.
And don't get me wrong, they do have assistants and whatnot. I'm not sure how many, depends on the manga. But in Toriyama's
Yeah, but-
case, to save on black, you know, he would have Goku turn Super Saiyan, so he has blonde hair now, and then he'd take off his clothes, because then he's not using all the black. Hence why Goku versus Frieza, when you look at the manga, the only black thing is his boots and his belt. Everything else,
So
Right.
Cut
he did not have someone to do spot blacks for him, is what I hear you saying.
Yeah.
basically, yeah. And obviously, as you can tell, as the series progressed, yeah, you know, Goku is topless less, so he probably got more help.
I think even having aides makes it hard even now. Like the guy that does World Trigger, I think they have 2 aides now.
Really?
And
Right.
it took them a really long time to finish the arc, the tournament arc.
Hmm.
But the mangaka kept getting sick also. Like he had to completely stop for a couple of years. And then when he started again, his gallbladder freaked out on him, so he had to stop again.
Oh dear.
Like there is actually a part of one chapter
Mhm.
that is just the pencils that got
Yeah.
published because that's how hard it was for them to get it out on time with at least 2 other aides helping him.
Yeah.
I
With One Piece currently, I don't know how many aides Oda has, but he's taking a month off because his eyes are really screwed up. And it's a
Oh.
miracle he's got as far as he has with, you know, without this problem. Like, if you're reading the Wano arc in real time, every now and again, he'll take the other week off. Never explained why, but sometimes you think, oh, he's done a lot of drawing, he just needs more time to produce as he does. But recently it came out like, yeah, I've been having trouble with my eyes doing all this, so I need surgery, so I'm taking a month off.
whoa.
And you gotta remember, this is a man that has consistently, never really taken a break, except for the time skip, kept this manga going week in, week out for 25 years.
Yeah. And somehow hasn't died yet. Apparently, a Western comic artist died really recently, and he was like in his 30s or something.
Mm-mm.
And I think his body just gave up because
Isn't that kind of
Yes.
the Pink Panther animator or like animator died? He died at his table while working.
I don't know, but
I think
It's-
I think that's how. Let me check that. I think that's how he died.
it's just getting worse because now people are expected to do the job of 5 people by themselves, at least in Western comics. Because, like, in the 90s and earlier, a superhero comic, you would have
Okay,
a
Robbins.
writer, you would have a penciler, you would have a layout artist, you would have an inker, you would have a colorer.
Colorist, yeah.
Yeah, like you had a whole team of people each doing one job a lot of the times, and
Yep.
now it's like sometimes expecting one person to do the job of like 10, which is
Yeah.
insane.
The thing with manga, because it's usually black and white, I can get they can sketch it out a lot quicker and color it a lot quicker because you're not doing full colors.
Yeah,
Okay.
and manga also has a lot more shortcuts.
Yes.
They have a lot of materials and stuff to help hurry it along, but
Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if, say Oda, he does the main storyboard, what have you, focuses just on like Luffy and co. Then he'd have someone that just does the backgrounds, and then someone does the words.
yeah.
I wouldn't be too surprised if that's how it does work, but yeah, it is hard trying to do everything by yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's also hard to get good at all of those things too.
Oh yeah, legit.
like sometimes there's people that do lettering and some people that do bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, so I checked, and yeah, it says his daughter Natasha Sutton Williams told the PA that her father had been suffering from cancer, and he was animating and writing until 6 p.m. on the day he died. So yeah, he was
Wow.
literally hard at work, and he just died.
He just worked himself to death.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a thing.
Well, he was
Yeah.
86 as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
he
Well,
lived
he
a
was
long
also
life.
old-ish.
But yeah, it is a thing. Unfortunately, some people can generally work themselves to death without realizing it.
Yeah. That apparently happened to he didn't die, but one of my drawing instructors at the community college apparently had to have basically a doctor's order to stop doing everything when he was in college because he was working and arting and colleging. And this is an older guy, so like I think he was a boomer, but
Yeah.
he had to he wasn't sick or anything. His body was just so run down from doing everything and not taking care of himself that the doctor's like, dude, you're gonna die if you don't stop. And he had to take like a 3-month break or something like that.
Yeah, I know that's. Oh, I say it's more common in my workplace. Nurses and doctors just working themselves to the bone when they should be taking more care of themselves, but they prioritize their patients. My godmother actually passed away before she retired, just because she worked herself to the bone, trying to be a good nurse.
Yeah, I can make the argument my dad did the same.
Yeah.
So, if you hadn't guessed by now, anyone watching this, please take regular breaks. Do take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Don't work yourself to death. It's not worth it.
Eat healthy.
Or we'll go after you.
Eat healthy.
Yeah, and learn to listen to your body, because for me anyway, I literally became not really able to use my right arm for a long time overnight, just because I overworked myself once. So like, learn to listen to your body before it gets really angry at you.
It will get angry at you, we promise.
Because once you've hurt your body in that way, it never really gets better.
It stays
You're
mad
stuck with
forever.
it. Yeah.
You take a break or you take a break.
Your body says take your required
Your body just screams out, everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break!
I'm about to break!
Yes. It's like,
Everything you say to me!
do your daily maintenance or your body will do it for you. Oh, I forgot that I had jelly.
Speaking of jelly, I have some in the fridge.
Oh, okay. I've got some jelly right next to me. Hey, baby.
Hey!
I have a Digimon named Jelly.
Really? Which one is
Yes. He's a Mamamon right now,
it?
but
Okay.
it was my Patamon.
Ah, alright. Are you
I'm
trying
to figure out what to do with my Digimon. 'Cause
What are you trying
have-
to digivolve it to?
I'm gonna keep digivolving it until it's whatever it evolves into, a Seraphamon or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because eventually that's what it will become no matter what.
Hashtag eventually.
Yeah. He's a Mamamon right now,
Yeah.
I think.
If he's a Mamimon, then there's a high chance he'll turn into a Prince Mamimon, which is Prince Mamimon, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've gotten him to be Prince Mamamon once,
Mm.
I'm not sure though. Maybe not because he's only EL24. But
It says
Rebecca.
Mavimon and Angemon,
Why?
so I guess not.
okay.
Why do you
Yeah.
show me this filth?
What did I do?
Do you hate me?
What did I do?
What did?
How many times must I
What?
tell you? Piccolo is asexual. Stop it.
Just because he's asexual doesn't mean he's aromantic and can't be shipped with Janet.
Becky, trust me. Piccolo doesn't understand the concept of love. Namekians are all male that can give birth to themselves. They don't need romance.
Tell
I
it
don't-
to the people making the really cute ship art,
I
right?
will! I'm telling him now.
I don't
Stop it.
think self-replication means you can't be romantic.
No, Piccolo himself has said out loud, I don't understand love. It's disgusting. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but it's along those lines. He just doesn't get it. He does
you can
not
also
understand
be Aero and still
It's
have relationships.
We get that. It's not in the character.
Ah, okay.
I just like the ship art. It's cute.
it. Again, I have no problem with ship art. It is cute, but literally this spawned just because Piccolo in the English dub just like, sorry about this, Janet, and then everyone went wild with it.
Literally
Oh, yeah,
one-line sparked this.
I think both of you guys need to just stay away from shipping because canon doesn't matter when it comes to shipping. And it's a stupid
I
thing to
have
argue
shipped
about.
on less.
You have shipped on less, and I keep telling you to stop it. You're just gonna be disappointed because it's never gonna happen.
I hear an angry doggo.
The angry doggo is on the counter ground whilst I'm up in crack ship space.
Look, guys,
Woof.
I am fine with your shipping art. It's beautiful, it's great, but you can't will it into existence. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Shadow
Yes.
X Amy.
I don't think anyone that ships people cares about that. They make their
No.
own stuff. If they
Some
don't need
people
it to be
do.
real,
You
they
okay,
can just
Lucas?
make it.
Some people do, just not all, but some do.
Lucas?
It is their whole world.
Lucas? Did a duck break in? Is a duck holding you hostage?
Excuse me.
Bless
There
you.
you go.
Bless you.
I wanna kill it by now, but no, I've done this tower 3 times already.
Are you still trying to do the thing?
I've done the tower 3 times already.
Lucas!
That's 300 floors.
Lucas!
Lucas.
Why?
Lucas.
Why are you doing this?
Lucas. Lucas.
Miramon,
Lucas.
what?
Go back to Digimon World 1. Be happy.
Oh.
Wait, so is that noise we were hearing? That was Lucas and not his
Yes,
dog?
it's him groaning.
Lucas, it's okay. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Lucas?
I thought you said you're gonna stop doing that last week.
I wanted to sleep like a better.
Who's a good boy, Lucas? Who's a good boy?
Oh.
Oh, dear.
God. Why
One of
don't
my-
you just load a patch and play a new game?
I give up.
No.
Like one of my quote unquote favorite shipping discussions between me and my other half here is who is better for Robin, Starfire or Raven? Because I like Raven and Beast Boy. But I don't like Robin with Raven, I like Robin with Starfire.
I like Dick with Starfire, but I like Damien with Raven.
So we're talking about multiple Robins here.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there are what, 5 of them?
7.
I think there's more than
7 now.
5 Robins.
Is it 7? God damn.
Yes,
Seven?
there's 7.
So which one is the one that became Nightwing? That one's Dick, right?
That's
Yes,
Dick.
that's
Yes.
Dick. The very first one. Then
The
you've got
bisexual one.
then you've got Jason, who's Red Hood. Then
Yes,
you've got
please.
then you've got Tim Drake, who is technically the current Robin, who
Eh.
becomes Red Robin.
Eh.
Then you've got Stephanie Brown, who was Robin for a time and then quote unquote died but didn't die and became Spoiler. Then you
Spoilers.
Okay.
then you've got alternate universe Kelly with Batman Dark Knight Returns. And then you've got current, quote unquote current, Damian Wayne, who was the child of Talia and Bruce Wayne, which makes Tim kind of redundant currently, because there's a Robin and then you've got another Robin, so there's 2 Robins, and it's like, why?
It's Robinception.
Yeah,
The Spartacus situation.
I am Spartacus.
because it made sense at the time when Batman was quote unquote dead. He was traveling through time because of Darkseid's Omega Beam. Don't ask. And
His
Dick took up,
beam.
and then Dick took up the cowl, being Batman, and his Robin was Damian. Okay, fine, cool.
Oh,
And then
oh.
Bruce obviously came back, so Dick went back to being Nightwing, but Tim can't be Robin because Damien's Robin, so he's now Red Robin, which is like, what's the...
So are they like
difference?
Highlanders? There can only be one.
Yes, there can only be one Robin.
Arguably, like, because usually Batman has a Robin. So if you've got
Yes.
two Robins, what's the other Robin supposed to do? Who's he
I
supposed
don't
to
know.
be?
He's
Exactly.
supposed to be. He hangs out with Alfred. They make cookies and shit.
Alfred's dead.
Alfred's
Oh,
dead.
no.
Yes, Bane broke his neck,
Oh.
and this was
Aw.
Damien's fault, apparently. So Damien quit being Robin, and even though he's quote-unquote quit being Robin, he's still technically running around in a Black Robin
Yeah.
costume, so don't ask how that works.
He's a part-time Robin.
Yeah,
I'm sad now.
and don't get me
I'm
wrong,
sad too.
Yeah, don't get me wrong,
There's-
this is-
nothing can beat the sass of
Of a British butler who's done with your shit.
don't get me wrong, this is comics. Alfred will probably come back somehow, but currently, he's
I'm
dead and
sad
buried.
now.
The
So
Bat family-
very sad now.
the Bat family had a
Oh.
really nice funeral for him, except Dick couldn't remember who Alfred was at the time because he was Rick Grayson for some
What?
reason.
Aw.
Because he got shot in the head and he forgot all his memories and he became a secret agent, and yeah, he is mad at himself that
And then he
didn't have
somehow
his-
magically reconstructed his memories later.
yeah, basically, because comic
That's
books.
not how that works.
However, Alfred, obviously looking after Bruce all these years, had a lot of money saved up, and now in his will, supposedly, he gave it all to Dick, so Dick is a billionaire.
Damn, Bruce paid good.
Well,
Of
Alfred
course he
did look after him, so you know, that money had to go to him before it went to Bruce. But yeah, and yeah, comics are just weird currently.
Oh.
I say currently; they always have been.
Have you seen the Batman Lego movie, Luna?
I love the Batman Lego movie.
Because he's on point in the Batman Lego movie.
Oh yeah,
That you have to do the thing. Nope, 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 nope. That's basically a discussion me and Reese have on the regular.
pretty much. Yeah.
Gotta do the thing.
No,
Yes, you do.
no.
You got to do this thing.
I refuse.
You
I
can't
think
refuse.
this
You have
is a
to do it.
discussion I have with you also.
I refuse. I refuse.
Lex, you've gotta do it.
That's like,
I
I'm gonna
refuse
have
to do the thing.
to plan to go to the UK and like bring a cat carrier and just stuff her in it and take her to.
You're gonna need a really big cat carrier.
Yes.
Do you have anything to declare, madam? That's my cat. Just looks
Cat-
and just sees.
Hey!
cat carrier?
Just hey.
I mean, taking a cat to the vet is like the equivalent of knocking someone out and throwing them in the back of your car. So
Yeah, I don't hear some meow. I go. Feed me.
let me out.
Give me treats.
I could open the latch from the other side, but because of my anxiety, my hands all shaky and shit. I can't operate the little widget.
Oh,
And then you
no.
just see Luna with little cat ears. It's just like they fall for it. Oh, this is your cat? Yes, this is my cat.
Hey!
I'll just tell them I found the mythical big cat that's allegedly running around the British countryside.
Oh yeah, we do have a mythical big
Oh
cat.
shit! Did I not
Yeah.
catch that yet?
And Alfred still run around. Don't drink big cat shit.
I thought they did.
America has werewolves. We have really big cats.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Like there's nothing special about it either. It's just
It's
like
just a big cat that
it's-
escaped from the
it's-
zoo.
Mhm.
it's just like a mountain lion sized big cat or something that allegedly exists that nobody can prove.
Mhm.
It's a big cat.
Dorshit has
I completely
depression
forgot
to
about
declare. I guess Dorshit wasn't ready to learn that Alfred is dead.
Yeah, Race, you can't just throw something out like that.
I mean, I just did, so clearly I can.
You can't. You have to prep people when a beloved father figure has passed away.
Look, I'll tell you what I keep telling people, okay? This is comics. He's gonna come back.
That doesn't matter, Reese.
Look,
Some
you
of
get
us
numb
get
to it,
emotional
okay?
investment.
Look, you get numb to it. Everyone you think dies comes back. Even DC is self-aware about it. So like, oh yeah, the Justice League died. And Nightwing is like, oh, they'll be back. It's like, what? Dick, they die.
So
It's like,
even in
they
universe,
die
like,
all the
oh,
time.
he'll
They
be
come
back.
back. Yeah. Dick is like, they die nearly every other year. They'll be back. And they did come back.
Oh.
You know it's bad even when in universe they're just like, yeah, it's not a big deal.
I guess at least in DC, death is run of the mill versus the way Marvel's been using it lately.
Yeah.
Need a sippy sip.
Like, I don't know if it's the way they killed people off or the fact that they killed alternate universe versions off. It's just like, this is just empty raising of the stakes. It's meaningless. It's just I
Actually-
feel like it was weak storytelling.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because this was something mentioned by the creators of Across the Spider-Verse. How they actually joke around that, what we're going to do for this movie? What's real stakes? And they said to themselves, well, it can't be the universe at stake. That's literally a Tuesday for these heroes.
It has to be a personal stake.
Exactly. They make it a personal story, and that's the real stakes. Not, Spider-Man has to save the world, because he's going to save the world.
And that's probably why Spider-Man is super ubiquitous, because his story is really more about him than it is about like the other things. I think that's why animated series Batman is really good too.
Oh, I love the animated series.
Because like the characters are humanized. It's not just window dressing, I guess.
And it gave us Harley Quinn.
Well, this is the thing that a lot of the times when people think superhero movie or comic story, they think, oh, they've got to save their city, they've got to save their world. This guy has a doomsday thing. It's like, unfortunately, we're so used to this. We know they're going to save. Otherwise, the story's not going to continue. Duh, no shit. Like, no matter how much danger you put them in, they're going to be okay. You're not going to think to yourself, oh my god, Batman can't stop Mr. Freeze from freezing the whole city. Yes, he can. He's done it 3 months ago.
And sometimes he fails to do it, and then we get a very sad story for Mr. Freeze, and then they unfreeze the city.
Oh, God.
Well, this is it. You've got to care about your characters. Like, I've said this before. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I've said this before with
Did it
like
turn
Batman.
blue?
No.
I've said
It
this
just
before with Batman v Superman. Like, how do you kill Superman? And I just don't care. It's because I never got to know the Superman. Oh, you see him
Yeah.
lifting things. Yeah, we know
Well-
that. You see him saving people. Yeah, we know this. We've
Yes.
seen him die. Yeah, we know. He's going to be back.
Yeah,
You got
I
to-
think that's partially why I don't really care about Superman, because he's kind of a boring character.
Well, this is the thing. If you write him well, he isn't.
Yeah,
This is
but
literally-
he seems to be more difficult for most people to write well than any other character.
Yeah, because he's meant to be, quote unquote, the best example of humans.
He's white bread. He's not even the best example of humans. Even if they wrote him well, I would not want to know someone like Superman, because he's like he's like a super stick up his butt lawful paladin, and I cannot abide people like that.
Well, again, that's fine and dandy because everyone is different. But when you see Superman being a genuine good man to someone, like someone's really having a tough day, Superman would go out of his way to just sit and talk to you and see what's up.
Spider-Man
He
does the
isn't the
same.
Yeah, and Batman does it better. Better than Superman. I'm not sure about Spider-Man.
Superman leads by example. This is like when you watch Superman versus the Elites.
haven't
Superman's
watched
trying to
it.
show people that
Oh, yeah.
killing isn't the right thing to do.
And then he
And when you
spooks
see-
the fuck out of them.
Yeah. And then people in the movie anyway get it. This is why Superman doesn't do this shit. Because if he did, we get 10 years of evil Superman that people are sick and tired of.
Yep.
I just want to have good stories and human characters again.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, you care more for them when they're generally being human. Like, one of the things Marvel actually did well is make their heroes flawed.
They have personalities.
Exactly. Like,
I mean, they might not as much now, but
yeah. I mean, you could watch, was it Age of Ultron, and you'll probably remember more just the Avengers sitting around discussing about lifting Thor's hammer.
yes. And Thor becoming a little bit uncertain when when Captain America almost picks it up.
Exactly.
Like, wait, no. My identity! Don't take my identity!
You know, and it pays off later. But this is what I mean. Like, you understand that when the characters are genuine people, you care more about them when they finally if they finally, what have you. You know, it's very easy for Marvel to, well, I say easy, they have to get Robert Downey Jr. back, but, you know, they could easily write in some bizarre way on how Iron Man can come back. I mean, look at Loki,
He's
for
not
fuck's
going
sake.
to.
Oh
no.
God, Lucas.
What did Lucas do?
Got a return bug.
Oh,
I literally
Half
jump into a
bug.
beat bug and just I'm destroying my thing. I have it saved, but I just
you know, it's...
Lucas, start playing the next Digimon game. Stop this.
Unrelated, but if I ever find out who designed Piers' fucking hair in Pokemon, I'm gonna go slap them for giving him a difficult hairstyle!
But whose hair and what?
Piers from Pokemon, the Dark
Pierce.
Gym
Which
leader.
one is Pierce?
Sword
Dark
and
Gym leader in
shield.
Sword and Shield.
He has the striped piece hair.
He's the
Oh,
rockstar.
Yeah.
He's one of
Wait,
my
what?
favorite characters, and I'm trying to draw a
Hold
younger
on.
version of him right now for a thing, and it's just like,
Hold on,
ah,
hold
they're
on.
friends.
Wait,
Hold on.
so the brother, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Okay, I know who
rockstar.
that is.
I try to draw his fringe, but it just keeps coming out like a banana.
This guy.
Guess what? Sounds like you need to practice drawing hair.
Yeah, sounds like a you problem.
But as I was saying, like with Iron Man, you know it's impactful because you know Robert Downey Jr. isn't coming back. Otherwise, we get the Loki situation where even Thor is just like, oh yeah, Loki's coming back. Even when Thanos snaps his neck and we finally think this is it. Oh look, Loki series. But it's not the main Loki. It's an alternate Loki. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I don't
"What's
like
this?"
that either. I'm really not down with this. Okay, well then let's replace these characters that died. Sometimes some of them, like when Natasha died, that was probably also one of the only things I remember from that movie.
Yeah.
Because we know about the bond she had with Hawkeye,
Exactly.
and it's just like, and now you're just gonna bring an alternate universe version of her over.
Mhm.
It's
Well, so far that
I-
hasn't happened, thankfully. Yeah, Scarlett Jo said she's done with Black Widow, so that's not happening anytime
Oh,
soon.
that's
She
anyway.
took
nice.
the dive.
Yeah.
She took a dive.
Oh, you bastard!
Stupid hair. Stupid
Like, one of the
hair, I'm gonna
things-
murder you.
One of the things I liked about the Hawkeye series, heaven forbid I actually said that, is that Hawkeye actually does focus on the loss of his friend, and it's actually quite emotional and sweet.
Yeah, I also like the Hawkeye series. I hated the girl. She's just a spoiled little brat all the way
She
through.
is, because she's a rich
but-
kid.
Yeah, and I just she wasn't even really that interesting or funny of a character. So it's like her writing was not compelling at all. Like,
I hope it is better later, because I know she's probably going to serve a bigger role. New generation of Avengers and all that jazz. But
the Falcon series was really good too.
yeah, I liked that again
That
because it was a
was-
more personal story
Yeah.
for Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's compelling. It's not
Yeah.
about them stopping the flag smashers. Of course, we know they are. It's about
Yeah.
Bucky getting over his grief of stuff he did as the Winter Soldier, and obviously Falcon accepting being Captain America.
Accepting the mantle.
Yeah.
And also getting to see a really disturbing guy with PTSD being given a weapon. Which
Yeah.
that was very intense once he broke.
Oh, legit, but it worked. That worked. That is probably one of the most memorable things in the MCU where he quite literally brings up the shield of Captain America and just It's blooded.
He
like, wow.
kingpinned the guy, but he did it with a shield instead of for a
Exactly.
a door.
Oh, I love the Daredevil series. That was beautiful. I love it. I know they're making a whole new one, but I don't know.
I stopped
I don't
watching it eventually, but I enjoyed it.
I watched the whole thing.
I kind of feel like the guy that got his head cut off by a door from multiple smashing probably didn't deserve that, but
He didn't, but it's to emphasize how
But
ruthless
Kingpin.
the Kingpin is. Yeah. Like, Kingpin is quite literally a guy. Oh, okay, this is in the Ultimates comic series, where he got one of his goons to wear a Spider-Man mask, and he just crushed his head, because he was just imagining of crushing Peter. And that was caught on tape. That's what did him in.
I
And of
like
course
the
he
Ben
got
Affleck
out of it.
Daredevil.
I like that
Actually,
one too.
you know what?
I have a guilty pleasure for all the 2000 superhero movies.
The thing is, Ben
Well,
Affleck,
you know what?
Ben Affleck has a very good chin for those kind of costumes.
Yes, he does.
a good chin.
Yeah,
One
honestly,
thing
Christian Bale doesn't. That's why like he looks ridiculous as Batman. Like he doesn't
You
have
gotta get
the,
Batman's
he,
chin.
he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have the chin for it.
He doesn't have the chin. He can't play the chin.
Yeah.
He will never be the Crimson
Well,
Chin.
You know
like,
what? That would be
again,
funny.
Sorry, I'm just gonna finish. Like again, the reason why Carl Urban works so well as Dredd is because you never see Dredd's face. You only see his chin.
He has the chin.
Yeah, you
He's another
need
big chin.
you need the actor to pull off the fucking chin.
Mhm.
And the scowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
At
legit.
least for Dread.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say one of the things I actually did like about Daredevil, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, was the portrayal of the Kingpin.
That's
I
that's
actually
the
liked that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the one that came out when Alec and me would have been in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I like that one too. My friends
Yeah.
didn't like it. They thought it was stupid, but I thought it made
prefer
sense.
the director's cut.
You have the director's cut.
I have the director's cut.
Is it? What does that mean?
Oh, basically, it has a lot of. It has a lot more scenes, like a lot more courtroom scenes and stuff. Because believe it or not, Daredevil was actually working on a court case during the movie,
Mhm.
and then Tony God's bodyguard had to basically solo that shit.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yep,
And
that's normal.
he didn't have a sex scene with Elektra. He actually went off and went and did a Daredevil thing during the scene with the rain.
Mhm.
Whoa.
And like just lots of little edits and things, and like a whole bunch of other stuff.
It doesn't fix the movie, Bex. It was still bad.
No, but like I prefer that one to the original cut because I saw the original cut later. I was like, wow, no wonder people say this is a bad movie.
Again,
I liked it and I didn't think it was bad, but
Yeah, same.
Mm.
But that's probably because we were in high school.
yeah.
well, all of my
Try
friends.
watching it now and see if you still enjoy it.
Well, I'd have to find it,
I
but
have-
like all my friends
I
thought
have-
it was stupid that he had echolocation, but humans can echolocate.
Yes, they can.
So it's not stupid even if he had super levels of echolocating. I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the only
same.
thing I really had
I like the soundtrack.
The only thing I really had a gripe with, and this is my one and only major gripe with the movie, is him fighting Elektra.
Yeah.
And when I
can't
say that,
I
I
can't
mean,
remember the actual content of the movie.
I can summarize it. Basically, Elektra's dad gets dead, and,
Okay.
and she blames it on Daredevil instead of Bullseye, who did it.
Okay.
So she starts training, and she becomes Elektra, and they have a fight, and you just have that fight there for reasons.
no, that's not the one I'm referring to. I'm
Oh.
referring to the civilian forms, where she doesn't realize
Oh,
Matt
right,
Murdock
right.
is thing. She's
Right.
literally picking a fight with a blind man.
Yeah. If you're talking about that
Out of
scene in the
nowhere.
playground, yes, I agree.
Out of nowhere, and then she doesn't even consider how is this blind man doing this?
I didn't say it was a good
Gee,
movie,
it's almost
but it
like
was
he's
fun.
Daredevil or something. Great way to hide your identity, buddy.
Why, thank you. I do this to pick up older chicks.
Like, why is this here?
Lucas,
What?
did you just
Why is this
finish
here?
the Terror Tower again?
Yeah.
Lucas,
Oh, you mean a fourth time? No. I was just literally resetting the fucking
I
thing.
was gonna say, do we need to like somehow get to Argentina and take the ROM off your computer.
And
You
the
need
thing
to
is-
take me. You need to take my life.
And then the thing
No,
is,
Lucas!
after this fight, Electra and Matt are just having a normal conversation like it never happened.
Yeah.
It's like, ha 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 ha.
Like-
Remember when I kicked your butt?
What?
Didn't
It's like,
happen.
what? Yeah. Like, did I miss something here? It just seems so out of left field.
Yeah, apparently there was supposed to be a game based on Daredevil, but they couldn't get the echolocation like running right.
Huh.
Mhm.
Aw, we could have had a crappy mid-2000 Daredevil movie game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Becky,
Aw.
you say that, but there were some games that were actually really good. Like in
Mhm.
terms of like Spawn Armageddon came out the same at the same time ish, and it was really fucking good. So
Yeah,
maybe
early 2000s games doesn't mean it's a bad.
I know, but it's like with at least movie ones, you're more likely to get a bad one than a good one.
Oh, like
don't
the,
know what-
like the Superman game on the Nintendo 64.
Oof.
Does anyone remember the Superman Returns game for the
No.
Xbox 360?
I do. It was something.
It was so. I heard
Oh.
that one of the most recent Spider-Man games was really good.
Yes, the
Yes.
Amazing Spider-Man is really good.
I could see a game like that being a similar game like that for Daredevil.
Yeah,
Are we talking about Insomniac's one or
yeah,
the other one?
Insomniac's one.
Okay.
Yeah, the Daredevil one would work really well. Thing is,
Mhm.
I think they mentioned Daredevil in that one.
Oh.
Matt Murdock.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
I know
they've
you can
been-
find his
Yeah,
I know you can find his firm.
Yeah, you can
They-
find his law firm.
They've slowly been hinting to bringing. Well, I guess you know that because you watched the Hawkeye series and saw Kingpin,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
they seem to be wanting to bring him in. I think they made. I think he showed up in
He
She-Hulk.
slept with She-Hulk.
Yes, he did.
He slept with She-Hulk. I haven't
Yes.
watched enough of it yet. I guess
He smashed the Hulk.
Wait, what?
Snooze
Oh,
out of
man.
there.
Oh no.
Was she hulked out or?
No. She was just her normal self.
Okay.
But
Okay, so you survived
they-
the snooze.
like
Death by Snoo. I see nothing but benefits.
legit, the creators of She-Hulk are quite happy at how horny the series is. But the thing is, if you actually know Daredevil as
He's
a character,
slut.
yes, he is a Catholic slut.
He's a Catholic slut.
He sleeps
I
with so
mean-
many women.
Wasn't he originally in line to go to seminary and become a priest and stuff? That's probably
Yes.
why he became a slut.
He's a slut.
I can't say for certain on that point. All I know is that in comics, and even in the two shows, Netflix and MCU, Matt Murdock is just a ladies' man. I don't know how he does it, but he just
Because he's
does.
adorable.
And maybe at risk he's a blind man, so he doesn't have anything to look at. He's an expert with his hands.
Like legit, I never thought I would see the day where Daredevil is quote unquote doing the walk of shame in costume.
The walk
He-
of shame.
He literally leaves She-Hulk's apartment or house, what have you, and is walking down the street, full costume, not wearing his shoes, as a bystander is just passing by. He's like, "Morning, ma'am." It's just like, oh my god! And they don't even bat an eye at it. Just, oh yeah, here's Daredevil just walking down the street. Okay, in broad daylight.
He's just slutting about. He's
So
doing the
it's-
slut walk.
It sounds like the people that wrote for Daredevil, I guess, understand what about him is attractive to women
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, because again, in the Netflix series, he did sleep around. He slept with was it one of the nurses, Electra, and one of his lawyer friends? Forget her name. The one Foggy had a crush on.
Female
yeah,
lawyer.
Yeah, you know, he did get around too. And then it's like, oh, now we can add She-Hulk to the list.
And then are you crossing it over? Anyway, I'm gonna end us off if you don't mind.
No,
Hi,
by all means.
Zatherin Live.
Hello,
Hello.
Catherine Live.
We're just
Hello.
about to finish.
You just got here as we were wrapping up.
Oh, bless.
Golden poops. Yes, they were watching your part of the stream, Alec. Where you have? Do you have Sukemon?
No, no. But I just got a Euromon.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, thank
We
you
don't have
everybody.
poop.
Thank you everybody for watching. This totally not rant-filled session. We didn't rant about a single thing, and it was all Digimon focused.
Definitely.
Okay, Zatherin, hi.
Okay.
Hi, hi.
Hello. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you later.